Holy moly, 36 months? That's 3 years. Oh my god, dude, you've been subbed for that long? No, but for real, thanks so much for subscribing, resubscribing Lucaria of Legends at Tier 1 for 36 months. That's 3 whole years. And that's what you can be if you follow me and subscribe to twitch.tv/voltagevo with Twitch Prime, for example, which you can do for just $3 a month. That pays, fun fact, that pays my internet. You subs, you wacky subs, you pay for my internet. So, you do help keep the stream up and running in, like, a slightly nicer way to do it. We'll be started here in 30 seconds or so. Okay. Pokemon Uranium. This is very exciting. I don't want to do too much of a preamble because we obviously have people. Though I do realize that I have not copied over some of these silly little things that we often look for. But it's okay because I'm going to do it right now. So you all can shut your pie holes, and it's all good. What am I even talking about? You don't even know what I'm talking about, so, like, I don't even know why I'm worried. Hi, I'm Voltage, and my favorite color is green, and it happens to be, like, the very same green that you see on your screen. That's my favorite color. And I'm excited to tell you that we're going to learn the favorite colors of some of my guests here tonight. Wow, that's real exciting. So we're going to be undeafening soon. What is undeafening in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Hi!
Hey!
Wow, what is your name, your pronouns, and your favorite color?
I'll go. My name's Jillian, my pronouns are she, her, hers, and my favorite color is purple, as shown by my purple AirPods case, my purple wallet, and my purple water bottle, and my beans are done. So I'll be right back.
Alright, let's let Bean Girl go and look at her beans. And who are you? Other person.
My name is Nathan. My pronouns are he and they. My favorite color is also purple, but I don't have the same cred as Julian. As Jillian. I don't have the same purple cred, so I'll have to pick a different color, I guess.
Is it more like a lavender, or is it like a royal purple?
It's very lavender.
Oh.
I think last time I was on, I was painting a whole bunch of stuff lavender. That's like
hell yeah.
My
Okay, so I'm trying to, like, picture it in my brain, because my favorite color is, like, the green, the lime green that we have on stream right now. And I was telling everyone it was good. And, yeah, welcome to Pokemon Uranium. We are all nuclear engineering undergrad people, and then one of us defected, and that's a whole deal. And the other two are getting PhDs in nuclear engineering. And so it's really fun and good stuff. My name's Voltage, he, him, his. I am your streamer, your host, etc., etc. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you're returning, glad to have you back. If you're watching the VOD, hey, how's it going? You can put this on in the background and we'll be having a grand old time with it. And I am getting my PhD in nuclear engineering with a focus in radiation detection. I measure gamma rays in real time, and we use crystals called cadmium zinc telluride. That is sort of the main focus of my research. So when it comes to radiation and talking about how we would measure it and, like, detect it, That's sort of my area of expertise on this panel of commentators. Nathan, do you want to talk a little bit about who you are, your research, I guess, and your interest in nuclear?
Yeah, sure. So my undergrad is not in nuclear; it's in physics.
Ah, yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I got it wrong.
I was gonna say something.
Sue me.
It's all good. It's all good. But so I'm a little bit, I guess, quotes newer-ish to the game, even though I was doing like undergrad research in nuclear the whole time. So my area of expertise is in fuel cycles, or I guess I'm building my expertise in fuel cycles, which is basically the study of like, okay, if you think of like a nuclear power plant as a grocery store, all of those things had to get there somehow. And so my research is studying, how many oranges, how many bananas, whatever, need to get to the grocery store. Where do they need to come from? What regulations do we need to be compliant with to get them there? Like all the other stuff that goes into that. It's like a huge optimization problem.
So then, can you then eat uranium?
Stop.
I think you could probably eat anything. I don't know if you should eat it.
You can eat anything.
If you really put your mind to it, I think I'm comfortable standing behind that statement.
Yeah.
It might be the last thing you eat.
I need to tell you all about something. Yeah.
Jillian, hold on. We gotta introduce who you are and how you're relevant.
I'm sorry. I'm not relevant. Wait, I'm sorry, Nathan, were you done?
No, yeah, go for it.
My name is Jillian. I did do nuclear engineering as an undergrad, and I got my minor in physics, fun fact. Because I thought that I was going to go into medical physics, and then somehow ended up in the realm of health physics, which is just a fancy word for radiation protection.
You mean they're not the same?
They are not the same, actually, which is great when you're trying to Google health physics postdocs and you get a bunch of medical stuff. But medical is typically what you think about when you think of like hospital settings. So that's actually the administration of usually radiation for cancer treatments, as well as any radioactive isotopes that might be dealing with for, again, treatment and diagnosis of certain diseases, also usually cancer. But what I do is radioecology. So I actually work on radiation effects on the environment and see how plants and animals uptake radiation, and then ultimately the dose if you consume said plants or animals. So it's a little bit of anthropology, it's a little bit of ecology, it's a little bit of everything, and that's why I love it. But my specific research actually deals with the growth of medicinal plants that are typically used by Native American communities. And so I grow medicinal plants in radioactive soil, and then I look at some specific elements that are important to both the body and plants and see if they are uptaken in greater quantities or anything special about those. And then I also work with doing RNA sequencing for sunflowers grown in also radioactive soil. So it's the same thing as kind of DNA. And so we can actually look at the genes being expressed when sunflowers go through different types of stress. So in this way, we're doing radioactive stress. So they were grown in radioactive soil. And obviously, so we can look at the genes expressed, see what those genes do, and see if it's actually similar to like what humans express when they are dealing with radiation damage to your DNA. But,
wow, that's a lot of content. But that sounds really cool. Honestly, I really enjoy health physics myself, though I, at the crossroads of picking either health physics or radiation detection, radiation detection really lured me in like a siren song.
See, that's the one thing I avoided because I did not like that class. I am not a huge fan of radiation detection. I call it a necessary evil.
Well,
but
yeah.
I respect you.
Yeah, you can't
Game
measure how much
game.
radiation's. You can't figure out. You have to measure the radiation, Jillian.
I know. I have to use a detector in my research, so.
Oh, poor baby.
I know.
So I'm going to be playing just on shift for now because I've never seen any of the Pokemon in this game. And so it'll be all grand. I'm just going to be playing on probably like the simplest settings that we can experience the game as a whole. Rather than difficult mode. I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. I'm just doing full-on regular mode.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat. So yeah, no permadeath in this, but like it'll be good. By the way, before we get too deep into this, these overlays were made by Drag and Drop It, Travis TG Drag and Drop It on Twitter, Drag and Drop It on most other socials. And I gotta say, Trav really knocked it out of the park on these.
He did great. They look really awesome.
Big time.
Trav is, my favorite person to commission for overlays. Trav does a wonderful job. And I think that if you are looking to commission him in some capacity, ooh, you can see that I'm working and talking at the same time. If you are in the market for getting overlays, I would 100% recommend Travis for the work that he does. He's got great rates. He does great work. He takes your, your ideas, your vision into consideration when you're going about and making it all. So again, would recommend Trav significantly. Trav did a great job on these overlays. Thank you, Travis. With that, I've spoken long enough to adjust the chat box so that it's a little longer now. Okay, this is good. This is just what I wanted. I'm going to move it over here. I could probably make it taller. Okay, I'm just going to make it a little taller, and then we're going to get this show on the road. Okay, that looks good. Okay, with all that said and done, here we go. Let's do regular mode, and yes, I do want to play in this mode. So, Pokemon Uranium, I first learned about this like a little bit ago, or not a little bit ago. I played it once on stream before, but I didn't really get into it too much. And we're going to have our professor friend here tell me all across what we're going to be doing across the region, collecting specimens for his research. So we're like, an undergraduate basically in the lab. And we're going to find a bunch of people, and some are not going to cooperate. So, but you should try and be friendly with everyone. Love that. We don't want a bad reputation, right? So, right out of the gate, their commentary on nuclear's, position in the world in the energy sector. Anyway, it's good. It's fun. Here we are. You want we are good to go. So,
I think my favorite representation of nuclear in video games is Stardew Valley.
What do they do in that?
In the newest update, actually, they included a radioactive bar. They can mine radioactive ore, and you can get radioactive bars, which just help you upgrade certain, craft and upgrade certain structures.
Do they also detect radon in your basement?
Yes.
Do they actually?
No.
That would rule. If you had radon in your basement in a video game?
Like a game. Well, they have talked about, so like the university I go to has like a really big online program, and they've actually talked about doing like VR and like other like reality to like kind of do for like, again, like, like a nuclear like detection lab. Yeah. But it's VR. That's
dope. We should talk more about that, but we got the character to pick from.
Oh,
we got the male character, the non-binary character, and the female character.
I kind of fuck with the non-binary character.
Do we want to do that just for...
Same.
Let's do it. I'm down, because like male character doesn't like, what are these jorts? What are these?
What are those?
What are these like long shorts? Like they're not quite capris. I don't know. And the female, I don't know. The skirt doesn't look very functional. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your PPE on.
I always have my PPE out. What?
What's our name? What is our name?
Oh,
oh goodness.
Oh, I have an idea.
Leader?
Huh? No, I have an idea.
No, go ahead.
I have an idea.
Jesus Christ.
Tabster. I didn't mean to type tab, by the way. I'm awful at
No, keep it.
You want the tab? You want the tab
there? Oh my goodness.
We should definitely do it this.
I vote yes.
Yes. Send
or
it.
Do you want the A, Tehufsta, or
Oh,
Tehufster?
that's
Oh.
Wait, you gotta go A.
You gotta go A.
Tehufsta.
Let's do it.
Sounds like we're Tehufsta.
Your name is Tehufsta? Oh my god. This is off to... The future's a blank slate. You with your Pokemon are gonna fill it. Oh boy. I can't wait to do my reactor physics homework. Oh, oh no. 10 years ago, Tehufsta's family lived in Beale Beach City, the largest city in Tandor. Their father, Kellen, was a Oh, this is the Pokemon Ranger, Dad. That's the character from Pokemon Ranger. Their mother, Lucille, was a brilliant scientist and an expert on nuclear energy.
Oh,
Although they both worked demanding jobs, they always found the time to spend at home with young Tehufsta. The Tandor region was at peace, and Lucille's company was working on a form of clean energy that would change the world.
Oh my god!
The future seemed bright. Until... It was an ordinary day at the nuclear power plant where Lucille worked.
no.
As a part of the routine inspection, they brought in a specialist to take a look at the electrical system. Cameron, have you finished your diagnostics? Oh no, everything seems working. Really does its job well, Lucille. Excellent. If everyone has finished their work, we'll break for lunch. Oh no. Do we want to do voices? I didn't ask. We can if we want. We don't have to.
I'm
you
cool
in
either way.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, what was the question you asked?
Do you want to do voices, or should I just like sort of go through it and read it?
Nah, I mean, I'm cool either way. I mean,
I'll do the reading for the most part, so
Yeah.
y'all can like hang out
Yeah.
and what. And if you really want to do it, just like speak up and we can talk about it. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Boss, you might want to take a look at this. Strange. The temperature readings are far higher than normal.
this is Chernobyl coded.
Either we need to reset the thermometer, or
Jesus Christ.
the reactor's leaking a massive amount of heat. Can't be the thermometer, I just checked that. So... Oh no. There must be a breach of the reactor! At this temperature, in just a few minutes, we'll have a total meltdown!
Oh my
Everyone
god.
needs to evacuate, now!
Jeez.
Lucille! You have to leave too! Oh no. Lucille!
Did she just get sucked into the reactor?
She went into the... With Cameron's help. Our mom died in a reactor explosion? Oh no. The radiation leaking from the broken reactor made the surrounding area uninhabitable for many years, foiling any attempt to try and search for her. The loss of his wife had profound... Why does it start like this? Oh no.
That's literally, I thought the same thing, Snake. Of like the re-rank it, 2.26 rank it.
Not great, not
Anyways.
terrible.
Also, I just think it's interesting. You're measuring in rank it. Sorry.
Yeah. So young Tehufsta was sent to live with their elderly auntie in Moki Town. Oh my god. 10 years later, Auntie's health waned. Oh no. Ernest Bambo, the local professor, was looking for a research assistant. Tehufsta and their young friend Theo. It was common for youths of a certain age to receive a Pokemon and travel the region as a Pokemon trainer. And so Tehufsta's journey began. You are late. Oh my god, here we are in the game.
Good shit.
This is what we look like.
I think you look cool.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty epic. This game is done by M's Dash. Good music. Okay. So yeah, the game starts and her fucking mom dies in a reactor. Okay, I'm not the reactor expert, but like that doesn't cause a meltdown, right? Like, I mean the heat, I guess the coolant, yeah, no, I guess it would, but like it's not the only reason why. Again, not the reactor physics expert, so.
No, I mean, leaking heat could mean a bunch of things, right?
Yeah.
Like, there could be a bunch of causes, so who knows?
It's very like, huh, today's your big day. You're leaving and if only the old bones. Okay, I'm sending you off on a work study for the rest of your life.
Oh my god, me when I got into college.
I got running shoes. Let's go. Thank God. Moving slowly in Pokemon is sad. Hold.
Do you think like that our mom was like turned into a Pokemon because because of the radiation? Because honestly, I
gene
would
mutation?
get those.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it's not wrong.
She got Bruce Bannered? Oh.
But yeah.
I feel like that beginning was a little too vague to where that's definitely a possibility.
If I call it, if we're like, you know what, we're like 6 streams in, and I called it.
And it's like, oh shit, our mom's alive and she's irradiated? Oh, hell yeah.
That's like the best win-win scenario.
Would you? Your mom's irradiated?
Okay. I had to take this like radiation worker test, right? And to work with my plants.
Yeah.
And I could not remember the dose that you can get to an unborn fetus. And so like it was like multiple choice and like there was no obvious answer, like the lowest dose, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like talking to the administrator of the test. It's like super chill. Like he was a former, like he knows I'm not dumb. Obviously I made it this far into life. Like, you know, just, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, think about it, Jillian. Like, what would be the logical answer? And I'm like, the highest dose. I want to like measure the radiation effects on embryo.
Jillian.
And he was like,
so you're giving a giant dose to a non-living clump of cells?
Yeah, 50 rem. Let's go. Like, let's.
Jillian.
It's very interesting because, like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, okay, I would never do that to my unborn fetus. So, like, just.
Oh no, I had a terrible idea, but I won't say it on stream. Keep going.
I mean,
sorry, no wait. I have another whole thing. Sorry, my friend's texting me.
Yeah.
He's like going on a date with this MILF, and so we have been like so invested.
Oh no.
On like him dating this MILF. But so I was like, I knew my friend was in town, but he just got rescheduled again.
Oh boy. That's not fair.
Are MILFs supposed to have their lives together?
I would feel like they should, right? But maybe not. I heard that, like, the life pro tip, the unethical life pro tip, if you're trying to get with a MILF, is to just go to a, like, after-school pickup of a rich, like, elementary school, and just, like, to start something that they can't tell their husbands.
That sounds like you would get, like, restraining order if you're just stalking around elementary schools.
Well, like, maybe it's, maybe you got, like, a friend whose kid needs getting picked up after school that you can, like, say, like, hey, just come with me, go, like, in this building, and then come out the back stairs with your backpack on. I will, like, buy you Subway.
Interesting. I'll say I used to work at a restaurant, and I would get hit on by so many of the older clientele. So I think even easier than that, you can just get a job at a restaurant.
That's true
fair.
too. They'll call you hon.
Then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh my god, I love that.
I feel like that's a great idea, but I'm also one of those people who's, like, very hesitant to cause problems in people's lives unless I think it's worth it. I don't know.
I do love chaos, but it's because I'm a Gemini.
Okay, and?
Yeah, that was it.
I
don't think I wouldn't be a home writer, but I do enjoy.
you do enjoy trying to score on the goals, even though there's a goalie.
No, I would never do that. I respect game. Just because I'm single and lonely, game respects game. You know.
Okay, gamer.
Okay, gamer. No, I actually went on a date recently.
Oh yeah.
With a dentist. Yes.
A dentist.
He was a dentist. Yeah.
A dentist.
A dentist.
A balanced trainer. Look, we could pick Eletux. Oh, I guess it just gives it to me. I guess that makes sense, but yeah, so the aptitude test is what you pick to pick your starter in this game. What do we want to name this Eletux? I have no idea what it's supposed to be, but kind of looks like a horse.
I'm thinking Ferdinand.
The horse is here.
The horse? The horse is here. Oh my god, it evolves into a water electric too. This is perfect.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's gonna be good.
You gotta name it like moderator.
Moderator? You want me to name it moderator?
It's water electric. It's water electric. It's like the whole point of like water in nuclear reactors.
Okay.
Is like as a moderator coolant. But that's like okay, but like ooh, that's
you could
okay.
name it Modi. How about Modi?
M-O-D-E?
That's like a real person name.
That just says mode.
No, Modi. That's like isn't that an artist?
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. What is that? It's Modi. Well, when I first Google Modi, the first thing that shows up is Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. So
Not who I was thinking of.
how do you spell it?
That's a great question. I'm gonna let's see. I think it's just MODI.
Huh.
Just a different name. Who is? I don't know. We could do something else.
Okay, we could do we could call it no, you know what? Modor 8 or Modor 8. I'm trying to think of like, oh my god, this is so silly. Modor 8. Here, I'll do that. Its name's Modor 8. I'm tired of waiting! Oh my god. When do I get mine? Theo gets... What does Theo get? I cannot believe I missed out on the cat one. Wait, what? There's a cat one. Rap Torch. Okay, I'm glad we got Eletux, because Rap Torch looks like a little gremlin. I might have seen these guys, I might have played it before. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Alright. Okay, so we gotta fight right out of the gate. Awesome.
We're fighting our friend.
We're fighting our buddy Theo with Rap Torch. This is like... Okay, so I gotta be honest. I'm gonna show my, like, gamer age on the internet. This music is, like, in the sound font of Generation 4 when they made custom battle remixes for people by, like, Superior Larkscene back in, like, 2011, and I had a bunch of songs like this on my iPod Shuffle. So
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Did they just like auto-generated a bunch? They just like plugged and played with like different themes? Or what was the...
So they had like the MIDI file. So in a DS, the way that it makes sound is there's like a sound font or a file that like you feed a MIDI through. It's like a player piano almost.
Okay.
But just on like an ASIC essentially, or software. And the idea is that if you knew what to put in, you could make it sound like the DS in a certain instrumental theme. So like that's how they made a lot of those covers, was it's transposing it to the MIDI. So it's pretty cool, but like it also means that it sounds really basic when you know what to listen for, because you're playing like the default instruments basically.
Interesting. I see. I'm not that up on my video game music because it all sounds the same to me.
You know what? That is very fair. I am probably really a big nerd when it comes to that.
Okay.
So,
I mean, sound is important,
oh
right?
yeah,
People don't
totally.
realize that music is around us all the time.
Yeah, I can usually listen to like video game music these days blind, or like, you know, having maybe not heard it or heard something like it. And anything before like a certain set of years, you can just identify it based on like what sound chip each console had. Because like older consoles sound very different from other older consoles in terms of their music. It's kind of a
Right.
weird thing that, like, you know, you only when you know what to listen for can you hear it.
Mm-hmm. So you have like, I'm thinking of that in like a band setting. So you've got like the PS section over here,
Yeah.
the PlayStation section,
Yeah,
and you've
'cause,
got
like,
the Xbox section.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, the Sega Genesis has like one of the most identifiable sound chips because it sounds really like twangy. It's hard to explain, but compared to like the bleeps and bloops, like the doo doo doo, it sounds more like a wah wah, like, and I know that that's like hard to communicate this way, but
No, I see what you're saying.
yeah, I'll show you at some point. Oh, I got a rare candy. That rules. So yeah, I was
Did that say a medicine rocket?
medicine pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, medicine pocket, not medicine rocket. You don't always have to put the songs through a DS either. I learned a couple of years ago you can actually put them straight into streamed audio for a music DS and it'll sound good. That's awesome. It's kind of cool. Do I take a quiz for voltage to take yes or yes? What, in like nuclear structural materials, Snake? Yeah, do it. Why not? What did you do to my son? He's crying. You won't tell me what's wrong. I swear, if you did anything to hurt him, I'm gonna take you out back and make you regret it.
He's gonna give you his haircut.
Gonna give you that one single bleached strip. Oh my god. What is that? What is that design, man? I get it from like oh, we have to make our characters identifiable, but like, I don't know about that one, boss.
They really went above and beyond.
It looks like a pimple on his head. And he yells at his son, who also has the streak. I didn't even like realize that.
That's sweet. That's amazing. I'm currently making some dinner, so I will be back, but it will be a little bit.
Okay,
so if you're
bean
like,
girl.
where's Jillian?
Jillian's making
Because
beans.
I'm making beans.
Beans. I'm not a big fan of beans.
We did. Me neither. We did this like seed collecting thing a couple years ago at the school I'm at for like it was like with a local forest preserve.
Yeah.
So they like have people come out who are volunteering, and they'll have the volunteers pick the seeds around the time for harvest, so they don't have to buy seeds from like a different state or a different county.
Yeah.
So like great from a like a biodiversity standpoint. But tell me why there was one type of bean, and so I went around and did a little vlog, and every single person that I was with was getting the beans, and I was like, guys, there are 7 or 8 of these different things that we need to get. Why are we all doing one thing?
We don't need these beans. We don't all need these
We don't need
beans.
them. We had so much bean content that I made a regular vlog and then just a vlog of beans.
Hey, what's up? This is the 6th edition of the Bean Vlog. They're starting to come out of our ears. There's so many of them. That's incredible. So, like, for this bean vlog, if you will, like, how do you even document that?
Well, so the entire vlog was me just like going up to the different people. There were maybe 15 of us.
Yeah.
Just going up to the different people and saying, hey, what's your name? Why are you here? What are you getting? You know, like basic questions like that. And around the 4th person that I went up to, the 4th, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, they all said beans. And I was like, okay, this has to be a separate video because I can't have a regular vlog that's just all beans.
We can't have we have too many beans on the screen.
Yes.
Oh my
And
God.
also they were ugly.
Okay, I'm stuck. I am boxed in. Move, child. Thank you. That is so
The
incredible.
playground, you gotta throw some elbows.
I totally... Have you ever, like, pushed any... Like, when you were a kid, or an adult, I guess, have you ever like pushed anyone off of any playground equipment ever?
I can't say that I did. No. I'm a very non-confrontational person.
There's nothing wrong with that. When I was a kid, there was a little what's it? It's like a snake, you know. It's got different inflection points, so it's like a set of teeter-totters tied together, but it's made out of plastic. You know what I mean? And so,
yeah.
like when you jump on the furthest point from like both sides, you know, to create like that moment for the whole thing, to like shake the rest of the snake, basically.
Yeah.
And we would like try to knock each other off of that. And one time we did that and a kid chipped his tooth.
Ooh.
And they got rid of it.
That sounds like it was for the best.
It was fun. I really...
No.
Oh, man.
My rice is going, and I only set fire alarm once, so slay.
I'm so proud of you. They also had a tetherball pole at my school for recess, you know, at like the playground. And kids would just put their, like, there wasn't a tetherball and it was the thing. And it was right next to my elementary school was like an old high school, so it had a playground right next to where the tennis courts used to be. And so they ended up like putting a tetherball pole in there on the tennis court, and then they took the ball off the tetherball because kids got bloody noses from getting hit in the face by a tetherball.
Oh my, yeah.
And then like falling onto concrete. And so they just had a pole in the middle of like a half playground, half tennis court thing, and kids would just grab it and run around it while holding onto it just to get like really dizzy, and then they'd let go and it would launch themselves onto the concrete from going too fast.
Jesus Christ.
It was fun. It was a
Honestly,
really good
I
time.
think that people need those experiences. Sometimes you need a little danger in your life.
I think kids should be allowed to hurt themselves through like their own stupidity. Within
Oh,
reason,
absolutely.
you know?
They're not going to learn unless they do.
Like, kids need to know that you can fall off the monkey bars. Within reason. I guess schools just don't want to be held liable in case a kid breaks his, like, arm.
No, and that, like, I worked at a summer camp for 2 summers, and
Kevlar
we
town.
also had we had, like, a tetherball, and, like, trying to explain to somebody what happened and, like, everything. It's really annoying. Like, I get it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
You don't want to make that call, you know? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that. You just wait and see, I'm gonna kick everyone's ass. That's what he sounds like. Let's go talk to our auntie so we can show her our Pokemon.
Talk to you, aunt.
We'll talk to you,
She
aunt.
seems old for an aunt.
Hello, honey. Take a break from all that tiring adventuring. It's quiet without you around, you know. Those kids next door seem very interested in your Wii. I let them play it. That's great. But it's a Wii U. Yeah, they came out with a new system soon. I had a loose tooth knockout because I got hit in the face by one of those playground merry-go-rounds. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, kids are stupid.
Speaking of that, what is like the when you had loose teeth as a kid, your baby teeth, how'd you like lose them?
I wiggled it until it came out.
You were a wiggler.
Oh, you missed a ball.
A butthole? Look, it's
There's a ball.
It's a cubbug. There it is. As it turns out, running toward a spinning object in motion can hurt. I am inclined to agree, friend.
This is cute.
They slowed.
Are you gonna catch it?
Pokemon, or did they?
No, this is a new one.
Yeah, this is a new one. I
Honestly,
do I have?
I haven't played Pokemon in forever.
That's okay. It's been 10 years since Pokemon X and Y came out, which means it's been 10 years since I was a freshman in high school. That to me is like horrifying.
Yeah.
Look, it's Cubbug, the love bug Pokemon. It shares characteristics with bug and mammal Pokemon. Being in its presence has a calming effect. What should we name the Cubug?
You want to know the difference between Mexican rice and Spanish rice? One means a can of tomatoes that I don't have.
Fucking rip.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I'm so disappointed for you. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. It was dark.
Well, I told you about it last time.
I didn't see it. It was dark.
Use your eyes, please.
Chien Monk? Cayenne Monk? How do you even pronounce that? Oh no. I don't even know.
Incisors you can see from space.
They reflect the light from the sun. Oh hell yeah, I got static for an ability too. I didn't even like look at any of my stats or anything. I was just like, alright, we're going. It's so good. Why is this a mix of Gen 4 and Gen 5 sound fonts? I don't know, but it's very like 2012 Pokemon YouTuber remixes. But it's good. It looks like a Charmander Mine Infusion. Yeah, kinda. A Burby. What is a Burby? That's a Burby. Has like an absurdly resonant cry too.
If the Cheshire Cat was a bird.
Yeah, it's got a big old grin. A fake grin kind of thing. Boyby. Borby.
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 That's what I call my...
That's what you're gonna call
Isn't
your
that
firstborn
movie
child.
that came out? Oh.
No, that's Borbenheimer.
Are you gonna kill it? Oh,
Yeah,
wait, this is a battle,
yeah,
not
it's a trainer battle. There's gonna be a
I'm
lot of these,
sorry.
so we'll just get used to that, I suppose.
There's another ball in the top left.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, do you now?
No, I don't
you?
see it. I don't see it. Alright, what even are we? We're an impish nature? That's not good. That is, like, objectively really bad.
What is, like, the different natures? Because I always, like, see...
So there's, like, there's 30... No, there's 30 different natures, and each nature has a different effect on your stats. Those, there's 5 natures that just don't do anything to your stats. But the remaining 25 raise one stat by 10% and lower another by 10%. So, for example, yeah, there's 30 natures total, right? No, there's 25. There's 25. Yeah, there's 25 total, 20 lower or raise. So, Impish is a 10% boost to defense and a 10% decrease to special attack. And I expect Moderate to likely be a special attacker, but I don't know. I haven't looked at its stats. Oh, actually, looking at its stats, its defense is actually very, like, good. So maybe this is not the worst thing.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. And
it can be a beefy boy.
Yeah, it could be like a little heavy lifter. These IVs are really good too. IVs are the ones on the left here, and they can be any number from 0 to 31, and that provides like a starting base value. So you add a certain amount of like stat values at level 100, which is the max level. And so from 0 to 31 randomly, it's sort of modeled by... I wrote a paper on this in high school actually for my IB HL math, like calculating the probability of getting a perfect IV Pokemon, for example, which is just, it follows a normal distribution. Anyway, the point being, the fact that we have 3 that are like 28 or higher is really, really good, because that suggests like, you know, that's gonna put our value, I think, at least a standard deviation above the mean. It's too bad our HP is only 3 though. And then the number on the right are EVs, or effort values. So when you knock out a certain Pokemon, it yields a certain amount of EV points, basically. And every 4, you get a +1 to that stat at level 100. So it's in your best interest if you're trying to maximize your stats to like get up to 252 in one of these stats that you want to raise to its best. You know what I mean?
And then you do that by just like using the ability.
No, you have to knock out specific Pokemon to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So essentially, like, you can optimize your team around having perfect IVs or ones that are specifically imperfect, for example, the nature that you give it, and then the EVs that you train it with, essentially. That's where a lot of the numerical variation comes from. Like, that's all the randomness of, like, how Pokemon stats are calculated. So an impish nature, I guess, is not too bad for moderate.
You named it Beans?
Yeah. And this is lonely, so plus attack minus defense. Okay, that's not bad.
Wow, it's kind of good. That's a large defense.
We
Attack.
can make it work. It's all good.
Work. I was trying. Wow. My brain is working. Thank you, everyone. Totally.
Hell yeah.
You gotta commit to it. Rihanna would be disappointed.
I know. You know what? I feel like I would disappoint Rihanna with.
I'm so disappointed that you didn't commit. I thought that the rule on the stream was to commit.
Okay, I was gonna commit and lost my train of thought in the middle of committing, and so I kind of just kind of fell through.
Train derailment does not mean that you didn't buy a ticket.
So true, bestie. So true.
Are you just gonna say that whenever you don't want to, like, talk?
So true, bestie. So true. I'm, like, really tired. I don't know why. I had no coffee today, that's why.
That's probably why. It's Thursday,
Mama
too.
isn't herself when she doesn't have her coffee.
Julia needs her coffee, otherwise she gets really angry. Jillian's the
I was gonna get coffee for my tea, and then I didn't, so.
Jillian's the type of person who, when she doesn't get her coffee, she gets really angry and clicks the computer angrily. You know, the computer mouse, she, like, mashes her pointer finger on the left click button really aggressively.
That's just me when I play Overwatch 2. But oh well.
Jillian, are you a toxic gamer?
I don't think so. I play with toxic gamers. If people are being toxic, I'll be toxic right back. But I don't actively go out of my way to be a gamer.
In what ways are you toxic? You can also answer this, Nathan.
In which reason am I toxic? I definitely, I'm bad.
What?
I don't know why. Wait, hello? Okay.
You cut out.
You know that new song, Bad Idea, right?
What?
By Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And she's like, hey, I shouldn't go over to my ex's house. Like, that's me. Like, that's how I'm toxic. It's like, I will definitely hit up ex Tinder matches and I'd be like, hey, I haven't talked in a while. You want to hang out? Like, when I shouldn't. I'm also like a rabble-rouser. I do enjoy, like, I'm definitely a rabble-rouser.
Do you enjoy it when shit hits the fan?
I enjoy watching it from afar. Like, that's why I enjoy reality TV. Because I enjoy looking at it from a faraway place. But I'm not the one who deliberately rabble-rouses.
So you're saying you would commit arson?
No, because I don't like burning stuff.
But you like starting chaos.
I would commit tax fraud.
Okay, you would commit tax fraud.
Like, I wouldn't do anything physical, but I would definitely do something like financial related, like tax evasion.
You would commit white collar crime.
Yes. Is this when you're gonna clip it again and like send it to all my future employers and be like,
yeah, like the time that you pickpocketed all your employees at Shine.
Yeah, and then I also embezzled funds from the company. You're so true, so right.
No, it's great. It's good. It's wonderful.
This is actually a rather profound question of in which ways are you toxic?
Yeah, I'm your therapist now. Tell me all your problems and struggles in life, and I will provide you guidance. I'm toxic because I fart very loudly, and I have no shame in doing so. It's a problem. I was doing laps around the gym, right? And you know, when you're running a lot, sometimes you know you need to fart. And you know, I let one rip, and as it turns out, there were two people right behind me. So I am a king, a champion, and a god among men, as it were. I can't believe Voltage knowingly produces hazardous waste. Now see here. Now see here. No one died. It was just really, except my ego. That's about it. But it's fine. It's all right. I was at the track the next day, and guess who wasn't there? That's right, the two people behind me.
So it was free reign.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. How about you, though, Nathan? Are you toxic in any ways?
Oh, definitely. I think anyone who says that they aren't is lying to you and to themselves.
You think that's a toxic thing to do?
Oh, to lie to people? Yeah.
To lie to yourself?
Okay, so... Oh.
And yes, and to
more.
others, yes. Yes, to all.
Yeah. My toxic trait is that if I'm bored, I will just, like... what is this? I'll like add lore to other people's stories. Like, I'll go to the grocery store and I'll start a conversation with them with like whoever's checking me out, and it'll fully be false. I was once at a grocery store with two friends. It was like right before they closed, and right around midnight, and we wanted to get this watermelon because one of my friends had what's it called? A sunroof, a moonroof?
Yeah, like the sunroof that on a car.
Yeah. He had one. He's like, I want to see what it looks like if we throw a watermelon out of my car, and it's moving really fast.
Oh my god.
And so I go to get this watermelon at like 11:58. They're like closing in 2 minutes. These people do not care.
Yeah.
But I'm bored. And so we're checking out, and I like strike up a conversation with them because that's how
what
I
you
am.
do.
It's what you do, right? And so I'm like, oh, you know, it's my aunt's birthday tomorrow, and she really loves watermelon. I can't believe we forgot the watermelon. We really need it for tomorrow, the party. And I'm just developing this whole story about an aunt who loved watermelon that does not exist.
So you're telling me your toxic
to-
trait is you lie to people?
But like, it's not like
little one.
maliciously, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. You cut to...
No, you're good. Oh, I was gonna say, cut to 4 minutes later, and we're going like 80 down a like a highway, not a highway, a like state road.
Yeah.
Like
in
a
between
country
the
road.
forests. Yeah, country road. We're going 80 down a country road, and I'm checking these watermelon out of the dumpster car.
Oh my god, what did it look like? How was it?
I have a video somewhere. I don't know where. But I mean, it's exactly what you thought it would look like.
It just like splatters into
watermelon
like the
that
car
exploded.
behind it and you knock someone's head off.
Yeah, I mean, there was no car behind us. This is midnight and
What if
just
there was
next to the middle of nowhere.
What if there was the invisible car from Harry Potter right behind you?
Jesus Christ. Really? No.
And like it cuts to Harry and Ron in the car, and Ron looks over with like the grimace on his face. And then the windshield breaks with the watermelon.
I would have lost my shit.
Oh my god. That's incredible though. I am amazed by that. I love that. Was that in your college town area, or was that like in high school?
No, that was in high school. I grew up in the suburbs of some city, and
Sun City.
I was like just on the border of what you could consider suburb. Like the high school just south of mine, they had to drive your tractor to school day.
Oh, okay.
Like those kind of vibes. You know, I didn't grow up in a farm field, but I grew up right next to one.
Right. You know what the smell of manure in the morning smells like.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The Midwest is an enigma to me. It's amazing.
I love the Midwest. It's my favorite place.
I do kind of like it. The more I learn about other places, okay, this is tangentially related. You know what's not real to me?
What's not real to you? Earthquake?
Ohio.
Earthquakes are not real.
Earthquakes? Yeah. How so? How so?
I can accept that they exist factually, but spiritually, I do not believe in them.
You don't believe in them. It's actually just a lot of people just shaking all at the same time.
Yeah. And they're all just afraid that we're going to catch on. It's like I grew up in the Midwest.
Right, because Midwest don't got earthquakes.
What is the well, like, it's like hurricanes for the South. Yeah, like, but what is the craziest natural disaster that y'all can think of?
In the Midwest? Tornado?
No, just like in general.
Oh, in general, the worst natural disaster I can think of is a meteor hits the Earth and we all die.
I think that one's up there.
Yeah, that was not great.
Like, that's crazy. That like I could just randomly. Sorry, that's like also like whoa.
Yeah,
like,
whoa,
really
that's crazy.
Oh, bro, we could just die at any time.
Bro, let me just like take a rip of my pen here real quick. Whoa, dude, like that's crazy.
I'm not even a beer in, and I'm like, whoa, bro. What if?
Dude, what would happen if a meteor came and crashed, destroyed everything? I'd die.
Okay. Where on Earth would it be the best place for it to hit? Obviously not based in science.
Yeah.
Just like emotionally. Where would be the best place for a meteor to hit?
Emotionally?
Ohio.
Yeah. Well, maybe not Ohio for me because I'm not all that far from it. I'm like imminent Ohio invasion territory, you know what I'm saying? I think the best place for it to hit.
That's what my distance indicator is how far are you from Ohio? That's the only thing you need anymore.
I'm within the Ohio. Thank you for the clip, Snake. I think Southern California just destroy it all.
SoCal's, yeah. NorCal's fine. SoCal, meh.
SoCal is so-so. What about you, Nathan? Where are you having the meteor drop?
I love the answer of Ohio, because personally I think it is the worst state.
One of my good friends is from Ohio, and every time he like says something about Ohio, we're like, it's not real. You're not real. Like, what do you mean? Ohio isn't real.
There's only one OSU in this country.
Actually, technically, there's like 3.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
What do you think I was referring to?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I am right. I'm from Ohio. I'm so sorry. I would drop a meteor straight onto Voltage's forehead. Why? Why would you do that, Snake?
What am I think you can take it?
Because I can take it?
This is actually a compliment.
Yeah, it's a compliment, I promise. Listen, like, just trust me. Your forehead's so big we could land a meteor on it. No, but that's a compliment. Like, I promise. Like, come on now. Oh, man.
As long as, like, you don't go to the Ohio State University, like, people from Ohio are okay.
Yeah.
Though they are all aliens, because they don't exist.
They're like the same kinds of ways in which birds aren't real, you know? I'm convinced everyone from Ohio is, like, in on it, you know?
Isn't there, like, a long history of the government, like, having operations in Ohio? Because there's, like, places that have consistent cloud cover.
I
Like,
feel
during
like
the
that would
Cold War,
be
they couldn't
more
see it.
indicative of, like, almost Nevada.
Nevada?
Or, like, somewhere that's, like, very, like, you know, out there. Like, nobody's gonna go to it. Nevada. I mean, like, Roswell.
Yeah, why would
and
anyone
New
go to
Mexico.
Nevada? Nevada. Why would anyone go there?
For the gambling.
Or to, you know, or to see some cool test sites. You ever been to the Nevada test site?
No.
I haven't.
I might go there. You know, like for a vacation.
I heard it's really fun.
Honestly, like, you know, given some opportunities I have coming up here, I might be at a few national labs for a small thing or whatever.
Are you gonna be in the national lab up in my area?
I don't think so, but it's possible. I
Then it
heard
doesn't matter.
I heard that place is like in a desert.
It's in the desert of Washington State, which is an interesting place to be.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I mean, I don't like snow, so it works out for me.
Snow. I don't like
I don't
snow.
like snow, Jedi.
I don't like snow. Jenny.
I'm pretty sure Voltage and I just share like one singular brain cell. Just
When
bounces back
Jillian
and
takes the
forth.
brain cell out of my brain, it's like I'm stoned.
Jedi.
A Kupo Barry. Like an Asa Akai wait, no,
Akabare.
Akai Barry. For the longest time, I thought that those were pronounced Akai or Akai. I was.
Isn't it acai?
Yeah, it's acai,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Acai. I see these nuts.
Jillian, can you do me a favor?
Am I gonna go to horny jail?
Can you spell iCup for me and then
Oh
say
my
pretty
God.
colors? That's like the level, the tier of joke that you've just told.
That's fair. That's really fair. I've been hanging out with a lot of my undergrad friends too, and we do make a lot of D's nuts jokes, which is the peak of comedy, honestly.
There's a dude in
No notes.
There's a dude in my lab who, you say any word that ends in like wonder or tumbler or flounder or burner or, you know, like any of those, and he'll repeat the word, he'll say burner, and he'll let it just hang in the air for like 5 excruciating seconds. And then he'll say, I hardly know it. Like, he knows, he's waiting, he's like, he's got the
Is it
fucking
you?
face where he's like,
Are you the guy?
No, it is not me.
He's the guy. He just doesn't want to admit it. It's okay. Voltage.
It's not
We can- we're
me.
here for you.
Hey, Brian. And hey, I'm Trebuchet, how are you? This is what you get for associating with physicists. Hey, how dare you? My co-host was a physicist. How dare you say that? You and your stinky chemist.
Honestly, if I had to redo it all over again, if I was better at electricity and magnetism, I'd probably be a physicist.
Get
I think
good.
nuclear physics is very cool.
She probably doesn't even know Gauss's law.
Don't tell me anything about anything. All I know is like, you know, it's like that SpongeBob episode, and then he's like, all I know is like heavy breathing and dining.
Fine dining.
Or doing the fine dining and breathing, heavy breathing and. Anyways,
What's her name?
that's like me, but like plants and radioactive uptake in plants. Like
Jillian's become a plant girl
you
via
would ask me
means
the
of
6
nuclear
factor formula,
engineering.
and I would be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
And you
find it
asked
so
me
funny.
like the transfer factor of like radium to soil, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's something.
yeah, it's something.
I know where to Google.
That's like the best answer I would be able to give Jillian.
Honestly, you should. I'm also really bad at keeping secrets, so don't tell me anything you want to keep secret.
I've gathered over the years.
I just love, like, I'm also one that I love, like, surprises, though. Like, I love, like, surprising people and, like, but I am bad
You're bad at keeping them?
secrets. Yeah. Well, I get so excited, and I'm like, oh my god, this person, like, you know, like, gets a thing. And, like, I love it when other people do stuff for, like, other people, too. So it's like, oh my god, like,
Oh my
it's so
god.
exciting.
I'm so excited to
I
tell you
love
about this
love,
thing.
Okay.
Okay. Also, Brian says plasma physics is better than nuclear engineering. I mean,
Pshaw.
Yeah.
Plasma
Oh,
will
look
be.
at you. Oh,
yeah.
look at you, Dr. Big Brain. I do plasma physics for a living. Never mind. We'll just be over here be doing fuel cycles and radiation detection and radiation health physics. It's fine. Lol, not anymore. Oh yeah, this... Did that change? I don't remember if that changed, but it sounds like it changed. Yeah, being bad at keeping secrets is a good match for academia, where the whole goal is to share everything we know with the whole world. Very true. And Snake does the work that is, he building No Fall Down. Snake was telling me about an integral he solved today. He was very proud of himself. Weren't you, Snake? Oh.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Basically a Fortran HPC guy. Oh my god. Fortran. Oh, I don't want to do Fortran ever, but I'm gonna maybe have to.
I have not touched MC&P since I graduated undergrad, and that was 4 years ago.
MCNP.
I have so far avoided it.
It's McNip. Because if you, it's MCNP.
Cute.
McNip. We got a little guy, and it looks like it because he's a little squirrel. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you all too. I am the type of person who goes back and heals after every fight. So
Oh, I do that too. That's fair.
it's like I
You don't
just,
want to get caught lacking.
yeah, I don't want to be caught looking like a fool with my pants on the ground.
I was just gonna say that. Oh my god, our brain cells working overtime today.
You were not going to make a reference to the hit single
Yeah.
pants on the ground.
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Fake gold in your mouth, your hat turned sideways.
I absolutely know that because my family, we used to watch like America's Got Talent like religiously together. So yes, I do know that reference.
Joke's on you because it was American Idol.
Was it?
Yes, it was American Idol. It was funny
I
because
came home yesterday. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
It was.
I came home yesterday, and one of my roommates was watching a compilation of the worst American Idol interviews.
No.
Iconic.
I still can't watch those. Oh.
Have you guys ever heard of Mary Roach?
Mary Roach, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did I Feel the Earth Move by Carole King, and it was truly horrible.
Oh, I'm
I
thinking.
have no other word.
Like, what did it sound like? Give your, like, you don't have to make the sound, but like try and describe it.
Okay, I'll say this first. My cousin and I watched that particular part of the video so many times when we were younger that it was like irony poisoning where we became fans of Carole King because of that song.
Oh my god.
Okay, honestly, Carole King's great, and she also sings the intro song to Gilmore Girls.
That's
Wait,
incredible.
Yeah, she sings "If you lead, I will follow anywhere." I can't remember what the actual like song name is, but yeah.
It's the Carole King song, starring Carole King.
Like a bad sitcom, and you just like zoom in, and she's like, "It's a living."
Ba-da-ba-bum. Like, I'm not gonna lie, American Idol got, like, I would watch the audition phase with my family because, you know, that was the kind of, whoa, Grozard. Ooh. We would watch those, and then we'd get to like the part where it was live, and then it got really boring all the time because it turned into like the cheese fest. Like, I'm gonna be playing this song from the year I was born. It really resonates with me. It tells my story, and like you hear that 10 times over the course of 3 hours. It's like, holy crap. Result shows for American Idol were like 3 hours sometimes. Oh my god.
Goodness.
They were so long. I tried to compete with Survivor and lost. Like a fool. Tonami.
Wasn't Survivor only like 45 minutes? Now it's 90?
Yeah, it used to be an hour long, and now it's, it used to run for an hour, now it's an hour and a half. Episodes used to be 45 minutes, now they're like, hour 20. Or no, hour 15. Drink water, everyone, by the way. Thank you, Sheeb.
Ooh. Where's my water bottle?
Thank you. Writing high-performance Python feels weird, but if you're careful with allocation, numpy and handwritten C. Yeah, Python usually falls over on GPUs. Oh no, McNip is poisoned.
You guys ever use Numba?
Numba.
Yeah.
What's
It's
Numba?
like a optimization thing for Python.
Do they have like a tensor
like
version of it? Like,
I don't
so
know.
it'd be like, they would add like the T version, or whatever?
Ooh. I don't know. But it's the analog of OMP,
Okay,
but for Python.
got it.
That's how it was described to me. I've never used it.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably do like a T, like tensor version, whatever, like numbut. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. It reminds me of Breezy. What should we name Tonomy's name?
Economy. Hmm. Jacqueline.
Okay.
I don't
With
know.
a-
I'm coming with
a
the most
Q?
boring people
With a
names.
Q, with a C, with a K? Like,
With a
what are we
Q.
talking? Like Jacqueline,
Jacqueline.
or Jacqueline, or Jackline, or Jack-Lynn? Like, what are we looking like?
I like the chaos of the dash.
Okay. Can I make it Jacqueline?
Yeah.
It's very southern coded.
It's very what coded?
Like southern name coded.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Jacqueline. You know, two words, there's a dash in between them. My mommy and my daddy couldn't decide between the two, so here I am. Jacqueline. Is that a snake? I don't know snake. Southern coded is such a great string of words. I agree. I love it. Oh, I took the nasal strip off. And now I can't breathe out of my nose. That's embarrassing.
Oh no.
Our nars.
Back to the Forrest Gump voices.
That's not even Forrest Gump. That's,
No.
that's a terrible Australian accent.
I know the no, oh no, but what you said was a terrible Forrest Gump accent.
Oh no. Jenny. Avocado grows
They
a
are
lot.
eerily similar.
It's like, if I wanted to talk in an Aussie accent, all I'd have to do is talk a little bit like this, but not entirely like this, you know? So, yeah. Rattlerino. I'm claiming that one for myself. Oh, I love caves. I love this bomb-looking Pokemon. Oh, jeez.
Do you like it because you're a nuclear engineer and it reminds you of your field?
Reminds
Because all
me
you
of
do
all
is
the-
work in bombs
Look-
and you're a nuclear engineer.
It reminds me of all the improvised explosive devices I get to look at. Can I tell this little bit? I got a good little bit from today I was doing. I was reading a paper today because one of my research focuses is radiography. So like, you know, if you shine a bunch of photons or X-rays at a thing and you're looking for improvised explosive devices, you're looking for like shapes of different things that are made of a certain material, and we can do that through X-ray radiography, and my detectors might be doing those. So the idea is doing that. So I was reading papers on how they do that at airports. And there was one paper that I came across. It was a good paper for what it's worth. I don't mean to roast the content of the paper, but I found it really amusing. It's titled "Benefits of Decision Support Systems in Relation to Task Difficulty in Airport Security X-ray Screening," and the idea was it was using a neural network to identify basically where they expect to see IEDs, you know, or other like edged weapons or firearms, right? And there are some like little bits of it. The conclusion that they came to was, after this like 12 pages of this paper, the conclusion that they came to was, we recommend that when passengers leave personal electronic devices inside their bags, and the machine learning mechanism we've used indicates that the bag might contain an explosive, the baggage should be examined further in a secondary search. Like, no fucking way. Really?
You mean you're not supposed to just yeet it out of the airport?
You're not supposed to just say, it seems fine. Like, I read that, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. There was also a part where they were talking about, like, the people who were doing it, where it's, let's see, where was it? In terms of checkpoint efficiency, false alarm rates by airport security screeners need to be minimal because further examination of the bags at the checkpoint involves more time-consuming explosives trace detection and the manual opening of baggage. Oh no, I put it in the general of the Discord, so I have it there. Basically, they said, although screeners in our study ignored approximately 1/2 of the true machine learning alarms, our results show that they complied more with the correct alarms than with false alarms. Therefore, we shall not attribute our results to an extreme, but rather a moderate cry wolf effect. And I was just like, oh my god. I read that and I was like, oh my god.
Isn't the whole point of the story The Boy Who Cried Wolf? Is the fact that doing it is the problem?
Yes!
Not how often you do it.
It was incredible to me that they were just like, yeah, about, they missed them a lot, but at least when they did get them, they were right more than half the time. Like, oh, that makes me so confident when I think about airport security now. When you talk about IED detection with X-rays, are you thinking about spectroscopy or imaging? Imaging, because the gamma rays are not going to be able to penetrate through the high atomic number materials. Yeah. That's what I mean by that. Oh, a Dunsparce.
They're dense boys.
It's a Dunsparce. So I read that paper today and I was pretty excited because it was like, you see the new airport scanners, they're like basically CT machines now.
Yeah.
So it's just very it's fun going through airport security now because I'm like, I know what you can get and can't get away with on these things. Might want to catch Dunsparce, by the way. Okay. Maybe I will.
Don't tell me what to do.
Nice, we got it. What should we name this female Dunsparce? The land snake Pokemon.
Just because of how you said that, I feel like it has to be like an Eastern, like a Boston name.
Boston.
I need to stop thinking of just regular human names. I was gonna say Genevieve.
Genevieve? Hey! Genevieve.
Oh my god. That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it also well established that airport security is almost entirely ineffective? Yeah, it's airport security.
That's why I got TSA pre-check, baby.
Have you seen? Go for it.
I fucking love TSA pre-check. You pay the government too much money, like $75.
How much
It's
a month?
free, like no, for like 5 years, 75 flat rate. They just check that you aren't, a threat to national security, and
Well,
you get through. You
I
go
don't
through
know
the
about
social line.
you.
You don't have to like take off anything. It's great. I love it. Highly suggest.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, I had some leftover conference funds once, and don't tell my department, but I used it for TSA pre-check.
Fuck
You know what?
yeah!
You know what? I
Make
think that's a very
capitalism
valid
work for
way.
you.
I think that's incredibly valid. You know what? Fuck what the haters say. I think if you have leftover conference money, you should absolutely be able to use that for like funding future ease of travel. Totally
It
agree.
made my travel a lot easier.
I'm gonna do that for like, I have a bunch of flights coming up.
Mm.
I got IEEE like in less than 3 weeks now. I have to make a poster for it, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't made a poster in forever. And that's like November 4th. And then immediately after that, we're all gonna hang out.
Yay!
I'll be at a different conference that week.
Wait, what?
Oh, tragic.
Yeah, I'm going to SeaTac. Let me finish eating and then I'll tell you what it is.
Betrayal.
You're fucked. You know that? How are we supposed to have the cool SSC meeting?
I got invited to submit an abstract to this conference, and I was like, okay.
I got invited to submit an abstract to like plenty of friggin' online publications that call me Dr. Voltage. So you ain't slick.
You're right.
Yeah, I am right.
All right.
I need to make a poster next week for a meeting next week. The title is Modulation, Sonification, Patterson, the 3 vignettes of using the wrong theory to tackle biological questions. I have no idea where that would go, but I trust you'll do great with it.
Probably modulation. The other ones. And vignettes. I forgot the word.
Sonification.
Sonification.
Yeah, it's where you have a regular hedgehog and it turns all blue and moves really fast.
Oh. That explains so much.
Yeah. That's why Cherenkov radiation is blue. It's because Sonic the Hedgehog is running really fast.
Jesus Christ. You win the award for the stupidest thing ever muttered by anyone in their entire life.
Not true. Not true. That's not the dumbest thing I've said. I've said some dumb stuff, but that's not the worst.
You can't win it now if you already won it.
Yeah, that's true. I can only take silver to myself, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna use Jacqueline. Alright, Jacqueline.
What do you mean
Jacqueline doesn't have a...
Jacqueline Lantern, because it's...
Jack Lintern. Jack Lintern. You got any good Halloween movies? Any good Halloween things you do for Halloween?
I used to watch the Insidious movies with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one, I think, came out when I was in high school. And we all got together, Halloween, we watched the movie, whatever. Cut to maybe 20 minutes in, and the kid goes up to his room, and he has the same exact sheets as one of my friends that we were watching the movie with. And it was one of those like glitch in the Matrix moments where we were all like, how did this happen? Because they're not like common sheets. They were like very specific to where we grew up.
Okay.
And this kid in this movie had the same sheets. Same exact sheets.
Like bed sheets?
Eerily similar. Yeah, bed sheets.
Okay. I thought so, but I was like, what? For fuck's sake, Mankey, your friggin' critical hit ass. Shut up! Stop kicking me! That is really strange, though. Like, the only time in movies where I have, like, I point at it like the Leo meme, you know? Like, there's a Christmas movie called Jingle All the Way that was filmed in the Twin Cities. So, like, that's like, I'm like, oh, there it is, you know? And it's like, oh, they filmed that in St. Paul. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. That is very
Something
powerful.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's and Sinbad. It's
What?
There's a movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger runs down the streets of St. Paul, Minnesota while chanting the names of the reindeer, of Santa's reindeer. He's like,
Drink all the way.
yeah, he's going, that's a pizza vixen, come here, Cupid, dollar blitzen.
Oh my god.
Christ. This Ba Shan is killing me. For real right now.
Oh, I like that.
Oh no, it kicked an IED. I was writing out notes about this paper though, the airport detection one, and I accidentally typed IUD instead of ID or IED.
Nice. I knew that was gonna come.
I was like, wait a sec. Bro, is that Bashan like Shaun the Sheep? Yeah, it's Shaun the Sheep. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Sniko. Wow, I beat the black belt Keiichi, I swear to gosh. This cave better not go on much longer. Ooh. I got a great...
I don't care that there's an iconic American actor dead at 95. Why are you not
Who
coming
died?
away? I don't know.
Fucking... Did Kissinger die yet?
Probably not. Dick Curtis.
Dick Curtis.
Dick Curtis? I hardly even know her. I haven't either. He was like in a bunch of like 60s
Wow,
and 70s shows.
just like mine, huh? Dick Curtis?
Dick
I think there's
Curtis.
a pillar of
Dick
that.
Curtis? Like, if you say it really fast, it sounds like Dick Hurts. I don't know. Dick Curtis. Like, Dick Curtis! Like, do you get what I'm trying to... You know what? Fuck it. I understood what I was getting for. That's what matters.
Exactly. That's, yes. So true, bestie.
Thanks. I'm really proud of my material. But for... Yeah. I didn't know you want your dick hurts. No, it's dick per second.
My God.
Not dick hurts.
My DPF rate is pretty high.
Jiggle.
You got any fun flings you've been on?
Several.
Oh,
Okay.
heck
Do you guys know the Heartstopper?
The what?
The Heartstopper,
Oh yeah.
like series on Netflix. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of a walk to get to this story.
Okay.
So this morning I opened up Spotify, and I'm looking at the Discover Weekly, and below there's this new section that I've never noticed before, where it's like, oh, you should check out all these playlists.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever. I scan them. I'm like, yeah, indie, whatever. It makes sense. And then the last two are both like Heartstopper playlists,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh no, Spotify has recognized I'm gay.
It's over.
It's over. It's so over.
It's so over.
Over.
And so then I was talking to my boyfriend, and I was like, oh, whatever. And I like, sent it to him, and I was like, oh no, this is the last frontier. Twitter knows I'm gay, Instagram knows I'm gay, and now Spotify does too. What am I gonna do? And he was like, oh, have you seen the Heartstopper, like the series? And I was like, I've seen one episode, and it was after an orgy where the guys just decided to put that on their TV.
That's incredible.
So the only context I've watched this series that's like notoriously
notoriously
diverse.
Oh God, I love that.
That is nuts. I think that the last frontier is when the AI knows that you're gay. Once the AI knows, it's so over.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So, but you've been watching that a little bit, or?
No, I've only seen the one episode.
Well, you mean you didn't like sit around and watch like an entire season's worth after the orgy was over?
No, The only reason we watched it at all is because there was like a storm warning, and so I got like stuck.
You got stuck in a store warning afterward?
Yeah.
No way.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, they were friends, but
that's kind of like actually a really interesting story. Not gonna lie. Like, I find that really fascinating that like you then had to sort of just exist in the same space afterward. Because like, I guess I just don't know the etiquette because I don't think I've ever like been.
Have you ever been to an orgy?
I've never been to an orgy before.
you still got time.
I do. I gotta, make sure everyone's all on board with that, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm taken, is what I'm saying.
Someone call Liam Neeson.
Yeah. They gotta find me. It's over.
I'm not. It's fine.
That was the most sad. I'm not. Oh, look, it contains attract. Maybe you could use this TM, Jillian.
I'll have you know. I go on dates.
I don't.
You don't date your girlfriend?
No, I don't. You know what I mean. I don't have to like meet new people.
Voltage doesn't date his girlfriend. You don't want to date new.
We take each other on dates.
I don't know. You just told me you didn't. So
we're gonna go see a movie this weekend.
What movie are you gonna go see?
We're gonna see Flowers of the Blood Moon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it'll be dope. Oh, they're the name rater. Yeah, so don't say I never take her on dates, because I do. We have a fun... If it's not raining, we're gonna go to a nice state park and get some photos of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be dope. Lots of trees. You know what I'm saying?
I love trees. I do love trees and plants.
Yeah, you are what they call in the business a plant girl. Which, yeah, it'll be good. I was gonna ask what your favorite plant was, but then I realized that I think I've already asked that.
Weed. No, actually.
Yeah, marijuana, am I right? Does she take you on dates? Yeah,
I like Monstera.
Monstera? Is that like a sativa, or is that like more sativa or more hybrid dominant?
that's actually more of an indica. No, it's a house plant.
Yeah, and have you smoked it?
I don't smoke, so no.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You know how many times I've been ghosted this year? If this guy that I'm talking to ghosts me, this is the 5th time I've gotten ghosted. God
damn.
Yeah. Can you tell why I'm not really like dating anymore? So.
Wait, why does he have Maria's key? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Keep it, I made copies? I can't see her anymore? Hello, sir? You should be, canceled on Twitter.com. Do you think there's, like, a couple out there where one party has tried to cancel their partner on social media as a means of, like, domination?
Oh, there's gotta be.
Like, we're gonna cancel this person, and then there's like, see, I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter, and there's nothing your baby little ass could do about it.
Damn.
That reads such like family vlogger drama.
You have a copy of my house key? Give me that. Where'd you get that? Oh, from that guy. Ugh, him again. Oh my god, we got the house key from a stalker. That's incredible. Later. Awesome. What does a gym leader keep in her fridge? Ew, spoiled milk! The road to championship. I'm in her bed.
You're in her DMs, but we're in her bed.
You and I are not the same. And it's like the fucking Gus meme. Yeah. That's good stuff. Oh my god. I am thirsty. I ran and I didn't eat enough today. And my legs were all weak.
Oh my god, me.
Yay, moderates level 12. That goes hard.
I have been eating. Would you like to hear about my new dessert
Yeah,
that I enjoy?
what's your new dessert?
I have been eating pumpkin ice cream with a nice sprinkle of semi-sweet chocolate chip. Very good. I highly suggest it.
What about it makes it good?
I like chocolate and I like pumpkin. And I like ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I feel like pumpkin is one of those flavors that, like, I didn't really even bother trying until I got older. Because I was like, ugh, why would I go to eat a pumpkin? Bah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I ate some pumpkin bread the other day, and it was good, but it had walnuts in it, so my tongue got all bleh.
Ugh.
And then you sound like Forrest Gump for real.
I also enjoy. I think like squashes are so great for like the variations, like because you can make it sweet, and some of them do lean on the sweeter side, but you can make it savory. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
I love a savory pumpkin. I think one of my hottest takes is that there should be less sweet pumpkin in the world.
What if your pumpkin spice latte was like super savory?
That's soup.
Oh fuck. You're just drinking cold soup for breakfast?
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie is better than pumpkin pie? You are true. Brian, you are so real for that.
I don't like sweet potatoes. I like roasted sweet potatoes. Yeah.
Roasted sweet potato is great. Like, even the base sweet potato fry is awesome. Like,
yeah.
At its most trashy, it's still amazing. I've been branching out too. I've tried some yams. Those are pretty good. I like yam.
The same thing.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing. There's like maybe one or two like small differences, but for the most part, you know, they're like similar. Look, I'm no food scientist though, so. It is what it is. Where am I going?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like a D's.
Oh. What are these?
What are these? Ah.
What are these?
Why am I getting so much hate?
Like emotionally, physically?
I'm getting hated on by this fucking Barul, and it killed my moderator.
Oh no.
I'll heal it.
I'm gonna have a Loka.
Like, look at that thing. It's just like an angry ball. It's like it's a bomb with eyebrows. And it goes, ugh. Why am I still getting hate? At least Rat Lorino. I beat Hiker Chuck. That's good. Often things labeled yams at the grocery store are not yams. Oh.
Really?
I didn't know that. I am a Pokemon Ranger. I'm so sorry that, like, the nighttime shading on this game makes it look like Garbo. It's this weird mauve tint to it.
Oh, I kind of like it. There's a lot of purple.
Yeah, that's true. You do like the color purple. You have mentioned this. That is very fair. Thank you. Clear out the friggin' thing.
Is that a little Pokeball back by that rock?
Oh yeah, it is. Good eye, good eye. I wasn't even looking. This is how Rangers work. We get people and then we let them go. We ask them, captivate. Just like me and you, audience.
Damn.
Ooh.
I captivate you. Who's a what's it's got your eyes now. If it is the opposite gender of the user, the foe is charmed into sharply lowering its special attack. Yeah, but like, you know, what if it's GNC? What then, huh? What if instead of the car manufacturing being GMC, it was GNC?
GNCDs.
CDs what?
CDs nuts.
What? How could you?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you did not, I was going to.
See? I'm not alone.
D's
That's all that's
not.
important.
Yeah, see, it's all about that camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have good camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Come what now?
Camaraderie. Who's roddery, huh?
Whose lottery are we calling us?
Who's she come on my rod until I read?
Doing great.
I win. Where's my fucking fishing pole? Do I not have a fishing pole?
Did you go back? Did you go back to the guy? Because you had to be the first gym leader, and then
Oh,
you could do
I have to be
rod.
the first gym leader. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah,
I was too busy thinking of funny jokes.
me. You gotta do it for the bit.
I gotta do it for the bit. I love the way that this character, like, the running animation, like, from behind is like... It's like...
Yeah. Can you imagine how fit you must be after running around everywhere?
And sprinting, too. Like, that's, to me, the
Yeah.
favorite part. It's hard to run with stuff on your back. It's hard to run with, like, a pack at your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You gotta wear one of those, like, runner's vests where you, like, drink the water out of the vest. Now talk. Okay, let's go... What is over here? Oh! It's an outen. Like an owl kitten. Yeah. I love my Barul. It Barules little water tube. Yeah.
Ouch.
Ouch. Alright, what was over here? Passageway, that's right. Autonomy.
She tawn on my me until
Until I... Ah! You seen that video of the turtles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Did I ever tell you the one time that I told my parents I was streaming with you?
Yes.
And I was talking about the fact. So my mom's a like elementary school teacher,
Elementary school
and
teacher.
my hometown is like really has a really famous like in a really great zoo. So my mom like took her kids out to the field trip to the zoo and sent us photos of the turtles fucking, and she was like, "This wasn't written in the curriculum." So I was talking about it on stream with Voltage, and my parents came on, and then like heard me talking about the turtles fucking, and she like comes off, and then she was like I was home, and so she like came into me, and she's like, I listened, like I was listening to your stream, and then you were talking about the turtles fucking, and then I was like, maybe I should hop off. Yeah.
I don't know.
That was me.
I was playing Wind Waker a little bit ago, and I was like, you know, playing the bit, you know, about self-checkout. They're doing a job. They expect me to do a job that they used to do, and like now they want me to do it and not give me like a discount. That's fucked. And so I was playing into the bit of like, oh yeah, you can steal from self-checkout. It's fine. And wouldn't you know, who showed up in my chat but my own mother? She was so mad at me. That's a lie. We talked about it, and she said it was actually really funny when the clip of it.
Cute.
So it was good. And now she announces her presence every time she comes into the chat. She will say, "Hi, I'm here," and we will know to cease conversations of all the illegal activities. Yeah, Snake.
You mean the fact that I 420 blaze it all the time?
You mean the fact that, like, right now, as we speak, I am, like, taking ketamine, DMT, and shrooms at the same time?
Wait, you guys too?
Uh-oh!
Bro.
Like, womp, 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 womp kind of situation. But it was
Talking.
Oh, It was
talking to people about a certain event that we all attended.
Yeah.
Was very fun.
How recent was this?
In April.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. Oh, I was so.
That was.
I was like somebody from UIUC came over to talk to me
because I just grabbed a mosquito.
We worked on similar What?
I just grabbed a mosquito out of the air and killed it. It's on my finger.
Yummy. Did you eat it?
It's on my psoriasis finger.
Ew.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a photo of this.
Ew. Disgusting.
My psoriasis finger is not gross. It's a skin condition, I'll have you know.
Yeah, and that's why I'm racist against people with skin conditions.
You're racist against a lot of people.
Yeah.
I just don't like it when people have skin.
Oh no. I am not racist towards people who have no skin. Can I get a friggin' clear photo of this goddamn thing? Okay, there we go. Now to eat it.
Yummy! Happy Halloween!
Yummy, yummy. I just ate a mosquito. Got a little mark on my hand now. It's pretty sweet. Tastes like elderberries and vodka.
That's my perfect mosquito.
Oh yeah, I love mosquito. There's my finger. There it is, my friggin'. I hate that I have a skin condition. It sucks. It makes my skin look all like peely and like self-degenerative, and I can't do anything about it but put a steroid on it. Why the fuck do my skin not want to be on my body? Oh my god, my IED's level 7. Iker Nunez. Your skin has had enough! I think if, like, skin were sentient, that would be really scary for me.
That would be terrifying. Ew.
You like... You like walking around and you touch something hot and your skin tells you, hey, that's hot! Don't touch that!
That's why I can't touch myself.
Now, Jillian, that better be because you run an internal temperature of 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Absolutely, I do. Hi, my name is Jillian Newmeyer, and not only do I glow in the dark, but I'm very hot on the inside.
When the wet bulb temperatures go above 95, I'm still staying cool. My skin. It stinks. I have eczema, and now I have psoriasis.
You got eczema?
Oh yeah, I got eczema basket.
You got eczema? What? Do you have any exciting plans for the weekend?
Exciting plans? I'm going to go see a movie with my partner.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm also going to just get incredibly stoned. Like all day for 48 hours. No, I have a measurement I need to check up. I'm doing a 48-hour long measurement right now. We are on hour 9 of it. We're about to hit hour 9 of 48 hours. Because I'm running, I have a Cobalt 60 source and my CZT detector, and it's up against a collimator. And so it's only 0.5 millimeter wide. So I'm trying to show that there is a, like, that line of counts in the detector via imaging, basically, just with counts on detector. But I only get about like 150 counts per second, which is really, really low. Because like the upper bound on like counts per second on the ASIC of the detector is like, it's like 30,000. So definitely gonna take a while, but it's okay.
Slay.
It's good. So that's exciting. I have to go check in on that on Saturday. Or not.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to there's a local cider house that's hosting a like cider festival.
Oh,
So
that
I'm going to
rules.
that.
Hmm.
And then also possibly go to the game. But also my department is hosting an alumni tailgate, so almost all of the pint glasses I have are from like past alumni tailgates. So I have to. So I like I like collecting them, but and they always have like little cute nuclear stuff on them.
Hell yeah.
So one's like it's a great day for fission. The last year's was like still glowing strong, so it's like cute. So that's what I'll be doing. And then
fun.
yeah, I've got like a lot of stuff to do because I gotta listen to how the NRC license reactors tomorrow. So.
God, that sounds so fun.
I know, right? It's called the grind. I've had the grind of my life.
Leg grind, so to speak. What about you?
But I'm getting my haircut on Monday and getting my COVID shot on Tuesday.
Ooh,
so.
bang on.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really intense gym music for... This is like anime gym music. Oh boy. The NRC is such a cool institution with so many cool rules making about nuclear structures.
Oh, absolutely.
You bet your butt, Snake.
Hey, I'm from the NRC, and this reactor is too small. This reactor is too big. This reactor is not sited in a good spot. Nah. And this reactor's on paper. What gives?
This reactor is just right.
This reactor's just right, and it's gonna cost you way too much money.
I do not like the NRC, I promise. I think the NRC is important and relevant to the nuclear industry, so I should probably stop making fun of it. I do it out of love, NRC, I promise.
I think, what is it? I met the chair a couple weeks ago, but he has a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met him at a bar too. Like, he's good, and he's an alumnus of, like, a Big Ten school that my school played a lot, so I was like, ah, Midwest Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was good. He's a nice guy. Very nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of Kotek. That's NEI.
That is NEA.
Damn it. Okay.
Mhm.
I was thinking, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I haven't met the chair of the NRC then, no. My bad. That's dope.
I don't think we have. No, because we didn't meet him at IEA.
Yeah, we didn't meet them, but for some reason I felt like we had, but no, we didn't.
We met a couple people that are chair people, well, I guess commissioners, not chair people.
Yeah, people who are like, could be there in like a couple years.
I was gonna say, there's a couple of commissioners that have been around to like conferences that we've been at.
Yeah.
When I did my first NESD, we met with some of the commissioners, and there was still the same commissioner when I met her at IEA back in October of 2022.
Yeah.
And my first NESD was back
wow.
in 2018. Yeah. So.
Still doing it.
Yeah. So this year at NESD, we met the chair, which is how that happened.
Oh, are you saying that you're cooler because you met the chair? It's fine.
No, I'm
fine,
relating to
whatever.
your story and saying, I was recently in NESD.
I
Also,
can
nobody
relate.
knows that I was chair of NESD, which is kind of sad, but it's fine.
Oh, Jillian.
I
You were there
know.
during the most important one.
Uh-huh.
You were. You were the chair during the one where it was like the hardest to organize, and it was the most instrumental one, since if it ended and you didn't do anything, then it would have ended, and then we would have had to like figure out, what the fuck do we do now? But you kept it going.
Stop. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean,
I will.
I'm not mad that I did, like, we did it, but I don't know.
It's not what you wanted.
Yeah.
This
But
isn't what
also,
I
like-
wanted from my senior prom.
Yeah. I mean, corralling a bunch of people around DC also, like,
Yes.
but I had a good time.
We'll have another individual on sometime soon-ish. Kaylee will be joining us eventually. She just had to, just give a panel at the IAEA conference this
yeah,
week.
I saw that.
Like,
Super casual.
yeah, just going to Vienna, talk about, like, leading this panel. Super casual, no big deal.
Super cash.
It's all good. I'm just gonna, like, meet up with Madeline just randomly as well, because Madeline's in Italy. Our mutual friend.
No, I'm so jealous.
Like, I would. Oh man, that's so. You know what? I went to Italy a year ago, and I'm like, I want to go back to Italy, where they'll look at me angrily because I attempt to speak Italian, and they'll just say, "I can speak in English."
I'm just trying to practice.
I'm too Midwestern. I'm a polite little one. No, I'm so jealous, but like, that's really cool that Kaylee is doing that, I guess. Like, oh shit, Kaylee's doing that. It was funny because she had to wrangle around a lot of people at NESD, and she messaged me during it, and she was like, oh my god, this is horrible.
Yeah, that's why I kind of am happy that, like, yeah, again, I never was, like, to that point where, like, I had to just wrangle a bunch of people around, but, yeah. Yeah, because Hannah, yeah, because when I was vice chair in 2019, Hannah was like, don't you have this to look forward to? And I was like, ugh. So.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to be chair. It's a lot of work. And I was,
That is
like,
a lot of
moving
work.
for grad school the same year I could have been. It, like,
Yeah, it's a lot.
or I was moving for grad school when I was vice chair. So, like, I just couldn't step up and do the work that would be needed to, like, also do chair. I didn't want to try and do that while moving or afterwards, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Voltage can relate with some of his past stream calls. I don't know what that means. That is a cat.
That is a cat. That's a full-ass cat.
Wrangling people. Yeah, true. Oh, yeah. Honestly, like, Nesdy was fun in the sense that our good friend we're calling Robin on the stream. I will just never get over the fact that she peed under an overpass. We were out and about, like one of the last nights. And she was like, guys, wait, I have to pee. And there were like 8 of us or 9 of us in this group. And it was like, okay, well, we can't go in anywhere. And so she just like had 3 people stand around her, like on an underpass in DC, like near an off-ramp.
No.
And she like did her business, and then she was like, all right, I'm all good now.
I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So, like, fair.
Very fair. It was
true.
very amusing. She's always been a character. I haven't seen her around lately, though. It's too bad. I gotta reach out to her again. But I mean, I was talking with Mom about this. This is really funny. When she called to talk about the shoplifting clip, she also talked about how she was at a conference that weekend, and she was like talking about, I can't believe you go to the conferences all the time now too. Like, you're going to 2 conferences a year. And I was like, yeah, I know. It was like, and then she said, I just, I hope you're like, behaving yourself there, because people do weird things at conferences, and if you're not, and I was like, Mom, I am aware. Oh, I am aware. There's
The conference I'm going to in November, I'm going to by myself, so it'll be really interesting.
What do you, oh wait, you don't have to split the room or anything?
Nope, I'm going like full on by myself. I don't know anyone else that's going, and none of the other people in my group submitted anything. So.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the dream. I mean, it's not to be by yourself, but like.
I know, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna party, and then I'm gonna end up like watching like Netflix in my room.
We're fighting the
the entire day. But
not gonna do anything else with your empty room? Whack.
Whack. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I'll like, find other students. But like, they want me to pay $30 to attend a student social.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, isn't that stupid? Okay, and then my department won't pay for it because it's a personal expense.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, catering is expensive. Yeah, I mean, I understand that catering is expensive, but like $30 for students is annoying.
Yeah. Like, I pay that much for dues. I don't know. I just was also fuck the man. But, alright.
Well,
I'll be right
yeah,
back.
I mean,
I
isn't
gotta
that
go put
what
away
your goal is?
food.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
No.
No.
I'm celibate.
Yeah, you're waiting for marriage.
I am waiting for marriage.
Go eat your beans, bean girl. This is the most, insane gym theme. What the hell?
Is it the same cat? No, this is a different cat.
Yeah, different cat, same two worlds of one family kind of vibes. Yeah. Do you have any favorite, Halloween movies? I don't think I asked very clearly.
I said the Insidious ones. And then
that's right. Then we got sidetracked. That's right.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I didn't grow up watching movies or anything.
Yeah.
So, I don't have a super strong cultural knowledge.
That's all good. I'm a big, wimp when it comes to horror movies. Tension for me is... I hate... it's like pressing on a bruise. It's just oh, no, I don't like... This is bad, but then it's also good, and then it's... it's a whole thing. But, so we watched, the Scooby-Doo movie. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
It's the live-action one.
I'm very campy.
It's incredibly campy. It's kind of a miracle that it was even made, Because, Scooby-Doo is, dare I say, this wholesome content from the 60s and whatnot. And this new movie is, probably as close to modern day as we're going to get pre-9/11. Because, filming began in February of 2001 and ended in June of 2001. So, airports in that movie are this wouldn't fly pre-9/11. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
And there's just the college vibes of early aughts, basically. What's cool and what's not. And it was just very not 1960s Scooby-Doo, which I really enjoyed. But I know that a lot of people hated because it was what if Scooby-Doo were rated R and then rewritten to not be rated R? In the original cut, there's in the original version of the movie, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Linda Cardellini kiss on the lips.
This is what the liberals took from us.
This is what they took from you. This is what they took from you.
This is what they took from us. Look how they massacred my boy.
Look what they took from us. They took everything. My wife took the kids. I have us. Nice intimidate, idiot. Yeah, I'm switching out of there. Can't intimidate me anymore. I'm basically in a defense curl and try and win, but yawn is obnoxious and I don't like it. I'm gonna see if I can prompt a static here. That'd be cool. Let's go. Let's go. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I am so good. I think I'm gonna potion up. I'm just gonna heal up everyone since I think I can take a couple hits. Okay, good. Good. Look at me playing strategy.
I never play strategy. I just like go hard. I just make everyone a tank, and then I just, you know.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, I'm gonna defense curl, or I'm gonna stay asleep. Whatever. I'm gonna use defense curl, which is gonna boost my HP, or defense, excuse me. And scratch is a physical move, so it's just gonna do less and less, and it can't do anything about that. So eventually I'll get super high defenses, and then I can just chip away at it. It'll be good. This hasn't been parahaxed once. It's been paralyzed exactly once. Which is like 30% chance to just not attack this round. There we go, yeah, so there we go, 30. They won't crit me. I am literally immune to being critted. I'm immune to criticism, as it were. The haters can't...
So true, bestie.
Fuck you and your yawn.
There were like Pokemon. There were like Pokemon regionals or something, not too far away from where I am. And my boyfriend was like streaming them, and so he was like sending me pictures and things, and I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then he gets to one of the rounds, and the guy literally had the same shirt that I do.
Did he actually?
Yes. No, like the same exact shirt. Like he sent me the picture, and I was like, oh, that's hanging in my closet.
Was it like a...
But the reason... Huh?
Was it a graphic tee of a Zelda Triforce in like bright green?
Believe it or not, no.
What? No,
It was
really?
just like yeah, it was just like a striped shirt.
Nice. That's really funny.
Like
Did he
watermelon
think that you
colors.
were there in like disguise? Being like, are you
Probably, yeah.
me entering a
No,
Pokemon
he didn't.
tournament?
But he brought it up because both my dad and the other person like from my school I went to Nesby with
Yeah.
both commented on this shirt saying, "Why do you have like 3 of the same shirt?"
Do you own 3 of that shirt?
No, I don't. But I have a bunch of striped shirts because I'm homosexual.
Right.
So I was wearing one of them while we were traveling to Nesdy, and then the next day I wore this like watermelon shirt. And Natalie, the person I was with, she was like, "Didn't you wear that yesterday?" And I was like, "No,
No, I didn't.
Why are you and my dad on the same page?"
This
about
one's
this?
this one's beige and this one's tan. They're 2 different ones.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Though you wouldn't wear beige, would you?
Probably not.
Yeah.
It depends.
Circumstances, like, depends on circumstance. Yeah.
I could make it work.
You could.
That's my toxic trait. I think I could make beige work.
I could make beige work. I could rock it. Honestly, like, I'm doing my best to make sure that my wardrobe is not just graphic tees I get for free. You know? Like, you know, like the conference t-shirts or like event clothes, like just shitty t-shirts that they were made on like custom ink. I have other things. I have nice sweaters. I have like a rugby jersey that I have. It's kind of nice sometimes. You know, it's got my good shirts.
Mhm.
What can I say?
I think one of the easiest things is thrifting.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm a bad thrifter. I'm like one of the worst people to go shopping with because I see stuff and I'm like, I don't need this.
Sustainability king.
I'm like, that's money. I don't like spending money at all. I'm frankly really boring. The last thing I spent money on that wasn't food was like 2 books. You know what I mean? Like 4 months ago. I am I'm a simple man. What can I say?
That's so fair.
I only need. What's wrong with graphic tees every day? If you wear too many of them, you get permanent pit stains.
Gamer moves, literally.
You can see the deodorant stains in the pits.
Oh shit.
Ah, fuck. That's the real mark of like a true engineering student. The graphic tee worn so much that it has a hole in the collar and pit stains.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I don't know who wouldn't
Is
have.
there like a type of engineer at your school that's like known for being the smelly one? Like we have one. It's electrical engineers.
It's
I was gonna
like,
say
known
electrical.
to be the vile ones. Really?
I was,
computer
yeah.
science and engineering.
Yeah, it's like computer science and electrical are like the two, like, yeah.
It's almost always computer science. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a computer science department that didn't have the stereotype of them being smelly.
Really? Okay. I think ours has beaten those allegations just because our
how the
electrical
fuck?
is worse.
How the fuck
No,
is it
our
worse?
electrical- It's worse. Trust me.
I stopped doing antiperspirant deodorant because of that. I didn't realize that that was an antiperspirant thing. Oh, it's a couple fly. Go, IED!
Nice.
How is it? That did so much.
Oh my god, I keep yawning.
Chemistry. Yeah, that's fair. It's like aluminum, right? Like, the aluminum in your deodorant is...
Yeah, that's what causes cancer.
It gets
Yeah.
activated by the 5G.
I was gonna say the 5G. It makes the frogs gay.
Yeah,
I was
it's
just gonna say the chemicals that turn the frogs
The
again.
frogs gay.
the friggin' frogs. Frog. I love the way that, like, Long Island people say frog. They say, and that was a frog over there. It was a giant frog and it croaked. Like, I love that. That's, like, my favorite line to hear in a Long Island accent. Like, you're a frog, you're gonna croak.
The people that I've met after I moved away from home, they don't believe that I have an accent because I don't, right? In like everyday speech.
No,
When
not
I'm around
really.
my family, it comes out.
Your Midwestern accent.
Yes.
Mine,
Um,
I think mine's pretty neutral, but then again, I'm a meanie.
No. A meanie.
I got a rock
You
smash.
you did bully Theo.
Yeah. Kaylin has told you about our freshman chemistry TA, Hippie Jesus? No, Kaylin has not told me about that. Tell me about this Hippie Jesus. Tell me about Hippie Jesus. I want to know about this Hippie Jesus character. I'd put your accent at north of Midwest. Who, mine or Nathan's? Because, yeah, like, mine is definitely, like, Midwestern American. You know,
Can you
like,
tell where I'm from?
Jillian's from Arkansas. Voltages,
Yeah.
surely. Yeah, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so I, well, I mean, you know, Lutefisk and, Kroomkaka, you know, it's okay. But
You
vaguely
go to the
Midwest.
bubbler and then
Bubbler is
Oh my
Wisconsin.
god.
well,
I
I
have,
do not get bubblers. It's like
I-
whenever I go visit my family up in Idaho and they call soda like Coke Pop, and I'm like, the what?
what?
The what?
Sorry, they call the Coke Pop?
Yeah, they call it pop. They're like, do you want a pop?
Yeah, as opposed to,
Not like soda or Coke.
yeah. Well, Coke is just one thing.
Yes.
What if I want Sprite instead of Coke?
You get a Coke. You ask for Coke.
What? No.
That's a southern thing. Yeah.
That's a southern thing. Well, they do things a little differently in the South.
Yeah, it's a southern thing. It's like when you ask for Coke, that's like every soda is like Coke. Me,
What if-
I'm a big fan of Coke Zero.
What if you
But-
wanted heroin instead?
Too bad.
the age-old question.
What if you wanted to have heroin, but the world was like,
They
no.
wanted to. Wow, that's a really big.
What if you wanted heroin, but the US government said no?
Oh my god.
Oh, I got Rock Smash. Now I can go down this way. My Rattlerino. I got one Repel, so now I can spray it and make all the hippie Jesuses go away. Get out of my way! Okay. Us Southerners drink Coke round these parts. You also go to Buc-ee's and... Did you know you can go to Buc-ee's on Google Maps and you can go into the men's room at Buc-ee's? You can go into the new Bromfels Buc-ee's on Google Maps and you can enter the men's room. You can go in a stall. And you
I
can...
don't like that.
It's completely clean, which is the best part. It's like...
Lines.
It's like Buc-ee's trying to advertise, like, our bathrooms are so clean, you can look at them on Google Maps and you'll see for yourself. Free advertising.
It's like when a hotel chain will like put a pool on their Google image search, but it's just like generally that chain has pools.
Yeah.
It's not that specific place.
What do you mean this place doesn't have an infinity pool like they had on their website?
That reminds me, I was in Arkansas a couple summers ago, and I was there out hiking with friends, and on our way in, I went to this, we like stopped at this gas station, and it had the perfectly positioned urinal.
What do
You
you
know,
mean?
they're like never the right height.
Yeah.
They're always too short.
They're always like, ah, fuck, I walk up, I sidle up to here, and it's like I'm peeing off a skyscraper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting so many
This one
static
was like-
procs. Go for it.
I was gonna say this is like how it was meant to be.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
left.
It's like,
I left. I was the only one that used it, and I went out and I was like, "You guys have to go see this."
guys, look at how tall this urinal is. Have you ever peed off of like a cliff or an other high area that wasn't like every other urinal?
Wow, this is a lot of like men's supremacy of being able to pee anywhere,
You can pee
Easily.
anywhere you want to.
and I feel attacked. Honestly,
Well, I didn't ask you.
that's fair. I'll go back to watching TikTok.
I peed off a cliff in lacrosse one time. That was fun. Very liberating.
You peed off a cliff into a cross?
No, lacrosse, like
Oh,
Wisconsin.
Oh, lacrosse.
Like, let me.
I thought you meant the sport, and then I thought you said a cross. It was a lie.
Yeah, I pissed
Okay,
it during a
fine.
lacrosse game and got everyone all wet.
Well,
No,
I didn't know.
like, I was in Lacrosse, Wisconsin, one of my favorite places, actually, like, unironically, and it was on like this ridge. You know, they have like this park where you can like climb up the side and overlook, and there's like hiking that you can go even higher on if you really want to. And we did, and we got to like the highest cliff, and I was like, I'm gonna pee off this. And so we looked around to make sure no one was there, and then you know, I went and peed, and I made sure the wind was blowing away from me. You know, like the wind was at my back. Because, as Brian has just said, peeing off a cliff sounds like a great way to get pee on yourself from a random breeze. Yeah, that was something we were very cognizant of. I did not want to have to hike down the mountain covered in urine, let alone my own. But I peed off a cliff. And it was liberating, you know? Like, you just get to see it fall for a little bit. I know that's so stupid. I know that's really dumb to say, but like, you know, there's like moments in life where something just feels right. That was one of those moments for me. Voltage. What do you mean, voltage? I'm allowed to speak my truth. You know I'm clipping this, right? I mean, like, I wouldn't say anything on stream if I wasn't okay with, like, you know, well... Yeah, okay, yeah. I've never peed off a cliff, but I have pooped on an airplane, Ooh, that's a dangerous game in and of itself.
That's intense.
That's like serious business.
Did you have explosive diarrhea?
Oh my god, Jillian.
No, you saw the like story that was going around of like somebody had like explosive diarrhea.
On a
And they
plane?
had to like
The diarrhea
yes,
plane, it, like
yes,
ran down the aisle.
yes.
I did not see this. What was this?
Oh god, it was like a Delta flight, and they had to like literally like ground the flight because of how bad it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not great.
That's horrifying. Imagine you just like have a really bad morning and you end up like downing an entire flight because of the diarrhea that you're having. I don't think I could live with myself. God. Oh my god.
I mean, I just like if you, I guess it's like might be something. I was like, if you know you're not feeling good, then why would you get on that plane? You know?
That's also true. Like if you're sick for any reason, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
travel.
then you shouldn't. But like, also to be fair, like things can happen where you feel fine, and then all of a sudden you have tummy hurt, and it's not a good time.
And suddenly you're shitting your brains out so hard that
Yeah.
you're down the Delta flight.
So true,
Horrible
Buster.
shitter.
Yeah.
Do you have a squatty potty?
What?
No.
Do you
Yeah.
like the little squatty? I don't. I used to.
What?
Yeah, it's a little squatty potty. Like whenever you're having, it actually does help.
What are you talking about? A squatty potty?
Yeah, they have like little like footstools that like if you're having trouble pooping.
Oh, like
You
something
can,
to
like-
put your feet
yeah.
on to raise your
Yeah.
knees up so
Yeah.
that you have a no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just use a trash can.
Do you put both feet in the trash
No,
can, or
I
you
put
just
them
like
on the
put it on
sides
its
of
side?
it. I put them on the sides.
Interesting.
Use what you got. You don't need to buy like a specialized piece of plastic when the plastic you already have works fine.
I mean, facts.
Look, I'm all about being efficient. Thank you very much.
I'm all about that efficiency.
Voltage recounts peeing. Thank you for the clip, Snake.
Honestly, yeah. But the squatty potties are great. I do love squatty potties. You know what? Also, I love
What do you love?
Target
No.
Circle.
What?
I went to Target the other day. No, I went to Target the other day,
Okay.
and like, you can like, there's an app, and you can scan it, and then it will tell you if there's any discount on that item.
Yeah.
And so I was able to get $7 of salmon for like, and it was a pretty decent amount of salmon. And it was really good. And I just want to say I really love Target, and I also got some really cute slippers for $8.
For
And that's my rant. For $8.
For $8, you too can buy some nice slippers.
This
at Target.
is the mandated ad portion of the night where this is I am legally obligated to say this.
Jillian is mandated by law to repeat her advertisements, or she'll be arrested.
That's true. I'm not paid by Target, the corporation, but if Target ever wants to sponsor me, I'm
They know
here
where
and
to
I'm
look.
willing. I'm so willing.
What would they like? Why would they sponsor you?
I'm a white woman in my 20s. I love Target.
I'm nervously sitting here in case this Target story suddenly becomes about poop. Okay, well, I promise I.
Okay, but it's also like, okay, like, you know, in you know, there's like that meme that's like every time you walk into a you walk into a Barnes and Noble, you just like have to poop.
Yeah.
I get those same vibes from Target.
What, Jillian? Why are you trying? Do you want to poop in a Target?
No, I'm saying that like if you need to poop, like go to a Target and like walk around. You know, the vibes are good.
Oh, there it is. I hate to break it to you. You brought this on yourself for this one.
Target usually has pretty nice bathrooms. The vibes are immaculate. You can get yourself a coffee. You know, it's a good place, and you can just chill.
I'm crying in the club, Sheeb says. Oh, Sheeb. Yeah, I'm
Harvey
sorry.
used to be that place in high school. Oh.
One time,
It used to be that place in high school that we would go to until like midnight and just walk around.
I fucking loved. I got my first kiss in a Barnes and Noble.
Did you really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
What was it like?
I was in front.
Did
I was
you use
in front of
tongue?
the fucking the manga section actually too.
You kissed him from the manga section of Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
That's
I
great.
did. Yeah.
Was it made better by the fact that you knew that, like, freaking
So my
Naruto
parents
was,
would-
like, looking at you?
Well, my parents would never let me. I think so. Like, my parents didn't really let me watch anime or anything because I think they would know that I went full weeb if I ever
Satan
did.
cartoons is what it is.
So yeah, so I yeah, so I and then same thing with like the mangas. Like, never really like were able to go and like read it. So I guess it is, you know.
That is the weebiest
Ironic.
thing.
I like again, and I never got into anime and stuff and like until later in life.
And now it's all you watch.
Now it's all I watch.
Now it's like
So,
what you
all I
consider
watch
to
is
be even more
shitty reality
groundbreaking.
TV. I've been watching so much fucking Vanderpump Rules. I can't wait for the stream to be over so I can go and lay on my couch,
And watch
elevate my
Stacey
leg.
Schroeder talk about whatever it is you do
It's
on there.
Stassi Schroeder.
Excuse me.
She got kicked off for being racist, but no, I'm actually. She did actually. And
What
I'm
if I said
actually
it
kind of
as
sad
Stacey as
about
a
it.
bit to annoy you?
Stassi.
Stacey Schroeder.
Stassi.
Did you know her
I
brother?
like her boyfriend.
Do you know what her
What?
brother's name is?
Nicholas, right, or something?
No, she's got another brother.
No.
Or hang on. It's
How do you know this?
No.
I think it's Hunder.
I think like her name's like Nastasia, so I think they're like.
Oh wait, no, they just spelled
Eastern
it wrong
European.
for some reson. I read somewhere that her brother's name was Hunder, like Hunder. It's Hunter. But like I read it as Hunder. I don't know why. Like I'm gonna give you a nice Hunder, you know, like
You keep that Honda for later.
you keep that Hunder to go buy yourself a treat.
Go buy yourself something nice.
Go buy a Hunder.
Go on over to Honda and go play.
Oh my
Drive a
god.
vintage Honda.
Yeah. Stacy Schroeder. Lisa Vanderpump opens a restaurant. Current anime? Brian wants to know what your current anime is, Jillian. Jillian's watching Love is Blind, the anime.
Yeah, the anime. I was watching The Disastrous Life of Saki K.
Okay,
I've been itching to do another rewatch of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
that's a good one.
That's why my current photo is Hawkeye.
Riza.
Oh my god.
She says I love Psyche K.
Saki K is so fun. The thing is like I usually like to like crochet or knit while I'm watching, so it's like very difficult for me to watch like even dubbed. It's a little bit difficult. So
Yeah.
I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, so that's also another big one on my list
should
because
watch
I
that.
listen. Yeah, I like to listen to like the anime Jays.
Japes.
Jazz
The anime
compilation.
Japes.
I love those anime.
Those
Anyway.
tricky animes and their japes.
Anyway, I really like to listen to like anime jazz music because I really love Japanese jazz, like
Yeah.
especially city pop. That's like what got me through my qual.
I got you
So,
some albums if you want them, by the way.
oh hell yeah!
Oh, hell
I haven't
yeah.
seen Jujutsu Kaisen. A lot of my friends are the biggest weebs that I've ever been in my entire life, and so they have anime night.
Oh my god.
And I have so many recommendations for animes. So,
How do they feel
I mean,
about the secret life of Zack and Cody?
my favorite anime.
It's mine too.
Jesus. Here I am in your life.
There
You are mine. Yes, we have a sweet life.
Most of the time!
I don't know. I've been really into like just like sometimes at the end of the day, I just don't want to think.
Yeah.
And like when I was like working this summer, I was a virtual intern, so I like to just have like something stupid on in the background that I didn't really have to pay attention to. And then I got really into Vanderpump Rules, and so I'm almost to season 10 of Vanderpump, and I've been seeing a lot of drama about the newest season of Love Is Blind. So that's also probably on my list, and then I might actually like
I got flinched 3 out of 4
get
times.
into like back into like regular TV shows.
Have you seen?
I still haven't finished Sex Education, so
What? Have you seen the
Sex Education?
Have you seen the Miracle of Childbirth?
I experienced it
I'm so proud of
because
you.
I was born.
I was born, raised, and then I will die.
Amen.
Amen to that, brother. I tell you.
I don't like that. That seems weird.
What seems weird?
I don't want to discuss it on stream. It's
Fair.
just political stuff that's been in the news lately.
Oh, yeah.
Something
Yep.
interesting was posted. Yeah.
Fair. First of all, I want to congratulate you. Go do the thing. 8 Badge Burroll Town to the east. You'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff because you have stuff. How's your Pokedex? It's going okay. 17 and caught 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. That's okay.
Oh,
Huh.
that's so good.
Huh, that's okay.
Oh.
Huh. The worst thing you could do that is when you're out of Pokeballs. So, thanks to Hufsta, the Pokemon Podion. Yeah. No, I don't know much about Japanese music other than tracks from Nintendo games. There's a lot of good jazz. Like,
I love fuck. His name's Masashita, right? Is that the last name? I'm really bad with him.
Like the Ota?
No, it's Makoto Masashita.
Oh yeah, Makoto Matsushita. Yeah.
Wonderful. I love him as an artist. And then there's another one I can't remember who's also very similar. Shit. Oh, God. When I put him MA, my first thing is Master Conga Battle, which is not the music I want.
Like the Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Oh, there's a new plant.
Oh, Yoshi Takanaka is also a great Japanese jazz artist.
Yes. I would say
no, stop playing it.
I've listened to a few recently. Yeah, I mean Brazilian Skies is a goddamn classic.
Brazilian Skies is yes, absolutely. Brazilian's another, yeah.
Have you listened to what is it? It's a Yellow Magic Orchestra.
That sounds familiar.
They have some really good stuff. It's more like electric or electronics, whatever, but like it's very what? Why? Oh, I'm in the trees. I didn't realize I could run between these trees. Huh.
Wow. I'm pretty sure that's also a song.
Running between the trees.
In the trees.
Walking the tree drops. Yeah. Sorry. Usually when it gets to be around this time of day, I always get a little just like, say the first thing that comes to your mind and hope for the best, right?
Who needs to be coherent?
Coherent?
Oh wait, did I show you my new tattoo, Voltage?
No, what'd you get? Tell me about your tattoo.
I got a, Miss Atomic Bomb, the pinup girl?
Yes.
I got it as a tattoo.
You got a little pinup girl on your body?
Yeah, it's like done in like the American traditional style.
You've officially made it into like that realm of people who have pinup girls tattooed on them.
I know. Well, and then it's like nuclear themed, so
yeah.
Like my tattoo artist said that I sat really well.
You sat
and that
so
they
well.
complimented me. Like they were like, "Thank you for letting me do this. I really enjoyed doing this for you." And I was like, I will fall in love with you. I know you're dating somebody, but like, if you have an open relationship,
I will kiss you if you let me.
They were also like, if you're ever like, so I go down to Eugene, go get tattooed, and they were like, if you're ever like around in town, like come by and chat. And I was like, absolutely, didn't know we were on that level, but like, hell yeah, I will.
I would love
It's
to.
like
This thing is... What's coming in is named S'more. What do you think that is?
some more. I want some more.
Uh-oh. That is not a s'more.
No.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's a little buggo.
Oh, bug.
Firebug.
Oh, ow. Oh, it hurt you. That was not good.
That hurt Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. He like. Oh wait, I don't know. Did I just misgender it? Oh no, it is.
Jacqueline has the male emblem, but you know.
No, I was talking about s'more. Then,
Oh.
dang, it got poison and burn?
You misgendered a bug.
I did. All bugs are guys, in my opinion.
Bees are almost exclusively women.
No, they're not. They're mostly guys. Isn't it? Because, like, there's only one female bee. Is like the queen bee.
No, but drone bees are female. No, the worker
Yeah,
bees.
all the guy bees stay inside
the worker
hive.
bees, yeah.
Yeah, so all the bees that leave the hive are women.
Are you sure about that?
I'm dead sure.
Alright, I'm looking this up.
Those bees wouldn't behave if they were guys. They wouldn't be behaving that way. Bees are
Or maybe
women.
that's ants.
Yeah, true.
Could be both.
Could be both.
Worker bees are female.
Oh, look who was right.
Drone bees, I think, are male.
Sorry for the red flashes, everyone.
Oh, consider these facts about drones, the male bee. They have no father. They have a grandfather. They can be fathers to daughters, granddaughters, and grandsons. They can't have sons.
Damn.
So true, bestie.
They can have
So true.
sons if the bee is trans.
So male drones can have... Well, wait a second. So the queen does get fertilized to create female workers, because it says eggs in order to hatch a female worker.
Oh, I could catch a s'more.
Yeah, so female honeybees have a complement of chromosomes, one set from each parent, and are diploid. But male are formed from unfertilized eggs. So if the egg hatches and it's not fertilized, then it will be a male.
Interesting.
But if it does, if it gets fertilized, then it will be a female.
Huh.
Thank you
I didn't know
to come
that.
into my TED Talk. Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Learn how
Not
male,
about nuclear,
how
it's
male
about bees.
Yeah, this is the bee podcast where we talk about bees.
Like bees.
You like bees? We got lots of them in your bedroom.
Right here, right now. They're all around you. You were talking about Halloween movies, and you forgot the best Halloween movie of all time
What's that?
that I like to watch.
Yeah.
And that's Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture
Oh, you're
Show.
so right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
Everything. Honestly,
Everything.
my favorite part and
What?
what I like to do, because I was in the shadow cast of Rocky Horror in undergrad, is
Really?
when they're holding up, when they go to bed, and like Frank comes and visits Brad and Janet. That's one of my favorite ones. And then the touch me scene. And then of course my favorite one, another great one, is that like whenever at the like closer to the end, Columbia kind of goes on this rant. She goes, "You take something," and then the actor is not wearing a bra.
Yeah.
And she moves, and you can definitely see her nipple for like a solid 3 seconds.
Hell yeah. Love
So we just
that.
go and like, and I used to be the MC, so I know most of the callbacks. And so we'd always go nipple, and you could see it like again. It's like a solid 3 seconds of
Jillian
nipple.
would shout to the audience, "Hey audience, look, there's a nipple in 3, 2,
Yeah.
1," and then like everyone would be like,
Yeah.
"Whoa!" Just another
Yeah.
way that you could do audience interaction for Rocky Horror.
That's great. But I love. Also, you can see her nipples at the end during Rose Tint because her corset goes down and shows full nips. So if you ever want to see nipples, watch Rocky Horror.
Snake
little
wants to
no.
know why you know so much about these nipples.
I did the Shadowcast for 3 years, and I have watched the movie at least like 70 times. I shit you not. Because when you're doing the Shadowcast, you have to watch the movie, because what you're doing is just basically acting out the movie.
Yeah.
And so in order to do blogging and stuff, yada yada. So I, like I said, I have seen that movie so many times. And then again, when you're the MC, you really need to know the movie, because when I say my callback, I'm triggered by something. So again, it's a call and response. So something is said in the movie, and then I respond back to it.
Oh, this
So, like,
motherfucker's got a arena
Yeah.
trap.
So like
Oh,
that's
fuck
why
you.
I know nipples in this movie, is because A, I've seen it so much, and B, I could probably do a one-woman show of this movie, like a la fucking Cher in West Side Story.
Oh my god. I love that for you. That's so good. I don't think I've seen a movie that many times.
It's been so much. I think that's like probably the movie I've seen the most is Rocky Horror. Is one of my favorite movies? Is it my favorite Tim Curry movie? No. My favorite Tim Curry movie is actually Clue.
That's a good pick. Rip IED. He got beaten by a bulldozer.
I don't know why you kept him out.
I had the opposing Pokemon has the ability Arena Trap, so I can't switch.
Oh, that's why.
It's really
I
fucking
get it now.
annoying.
Oh,
I might
oops,
lose
Eeyore.
to this Grozard if I don't kill it here. Okay, good.
Yay!
I
slay.
killed the Grozard!
Heyo.
I beat
Also-
Toba Johnny. He's dead now.
What's your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart?
I have a controversial take. I do not like Pop-Tarts.
Oh, that's fair. Honestly, I like toasted strudels more than Pop-Tarts.
I used to like the s'mores ones a lot, and then they got way too sweet, and I was like, what am I eating? But, you know. Also, like, look at this fucking kid. Mom just doesn't understand why I hate saying it's coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. I fucking hate the writers in this game.
I love it.
Yeah, Toaster Strudels are leaving above Pop-Tarts, IMO. Like, I like brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts and, like, strawberry ones just as, like, a thing. Like, they're not a meal, you know? They're like a fucking...
Oh, no, absolutely. Like I like them as, like, I like sprinkle them onto ice cream.
Yeah,
honestly.
they're like a pastry.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
really
it's
cheap
sort of a
pastry.
snack. Yeah, I used to. Okay, I haven't
Rule
seen them
the
in
world.
the longest time, but my favorite flavor was chocolate chip cookie dough.
Those are pretty good.
Because when you put them in the toaster, it like warms up and it tastes like the inside of like a warm cookie that's like not cooked. So, also if you put them in the freezer, it's really good too.
I'm
but
not gonna lie. Like I never put my Pop-Tarts in the friggin' toaster, so I'm
I
different.
almost always, but I just found at Target, shout out Target, frosted sugar cookie Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I've seen
I haven't-
those.
I haven't tried them yet, but I will come back and let you know how they are, because I'm actually really excited to eat these Pop-Tarts.
Oh shit! Hold up. Not to this. Look, they got the nuclear power plant Zeta,
Oh,
and then they got nuclear power plant Epsilon, and it's right in the bay.
oh, and they're right by water sources.
Yeah.
I also had a homemade Pop-Tart at a brunch place, and it was actually really good. It was Marion berry flavored, but it didn't have like a sweet icing on top, which made me a little bit sad.
That's not a
I
real
was kind of hoping
Pop-Tart
for
then.
this. Yeah, and it wasn't warmed up, and I was a little sad about that.
Oh.
But I was kind of hungover and a little bit drunk. It's this whole story. I went out to brunch, and I was like, I'm gonna have like a little bit of hair of the dog, and then I get drunk at brunch. It's fine.
I'm gonna have so many mimosas, but it's only to work off the
Literally,
hangover.
I know. I just wanted one cocktail because I heard they had a really good like espresso martini. So I was like, okay, I'll just get one cocktail, and then my
And
other
then one
friend
turns
came.
into 2, and then 2 turns
And
into
then-
4, and then 4 turns into
and then
8,
one
and then 8 turns
margarita.
into 16,
I'm gonna
and then
open
16
my
turns into
legs.
32, and 32 turns into
Yeah.
64.
Yeah, brunch is a dangerous proposition. It's never a one drink and done.
Well, my friend was. Oh my god, we all like. Well, then they were like, our waiter was like, oh, like, they're like, do you want to try our seasonal margarita? Or not margarita, oh my god, a seasonal
Bloody Mary.
mimosa?
Or mimosa. Margaritas and brunch, baby.
We're like getting lit.
That takes a whole new
And
meaning to
he's
breakfast taco.
like, it's apple cider mimosas. And I was like, absolutely I do.
I would want one of those, and I don't like drink it
They're
all
good.
anymore.
It was really good.
That sounds really good. Like, unironically, that sounds like a really nice thing. Oh, there's a kitten
was.
Pokemon.
Aww.
Although Feeling is small and weak, it can manipulate other Pokemon just by giving them a pleading look and meowing cutely. Gatito was sent to Twitch's PC. What do you mean Twitch's PC? Like the TV? I don't know. I got my IED, so I don't even care.
Isn't that what you get at high school?
No, you're thinking of an IMP. That spells out imp. Would you have sex with an imp?
Probably not.
What about a like how would you feel if at one point in the middle of the night a faceless character came into your room?
You missed the ball. You missed the ball.
Where?
Top.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Up, yeah.
Yeah. A faceless individual came into your bed in
It's a
the middle of
Mankey.
the night and made passionate love to you for many years. And then one day you found out that he's actually a gargoyle. How would you
Oh my
feel?
God. I like the fact that she was okay with it being a spirit.
You gotta
She's
like,
like,
explain this.
I'm
You gotta
chill
explain
with the
this,
spirit.
Jillian.
Okay, so I'm getting tattooed today, and I get a message from Mr. Voltage, who sends me screenshots of this article called "I Had Sex with a Ghost." Woman, okay, here's the tagline. Woman had sex with a ghost for 20 years, but broke their passionate fling off when she saw his terrifying gargoyle face.
Mama, 20 years is not a fling.
Also, like, the fact that, like, she was like, yeah, I'm okay with fucking a ghost, but a gargoyle?
That's where I
crossing
draw the line.
That's crossing the line.
No, and it's so good too because like she says it's like Paula made the claims on the TV show Sin Careta, which broadcasts on the state-owned channel Canal 1. She told viewers, one day I was lying down when I felt a hand move from my feet to my chest. It was strange. I was scared. From that moment on, he started coming to me like a spirit to have sex with me. Paula considered herself a loving partner to her ghostly lover for 20 years until she eventually saw his face. She explained, he was a very big man, but the day I caught a glimpse of him, he had fangs in the face of a gargoyle. After seeing the ghoul's scary looks, she ended their relationship because he frightened her. The woman continued, the last time I saw his face was when I didn't want to continue. Psychologist Maritza Montilegre says, Paola's case is not all common. In fact, demonic cases are extremely isolated. However, parapsychologist Jairo Urbex believes Paola's account is credible, adding that she was probably in a relationship with an incubus. Urbex explains.
I once was in a relationship with an incubus in my D&D campaign.
And how was that?
I didn't realize. Oh wait, succubus and incubus are two different things.
Succubus is the
Never
female
mind.
version of the incubus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Besides Zincoin.
Yeah. It was just a
I don't
fucking
know.
incredible article I saw.
I like the spookiness, but I don't fuck with spooky, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I just, like, I've never gone to, like, a medium or anything. I had my roommate read my,
Calm. Your tea leaves.
Oh my god, no, actually, but I have got my palm red before. When I was living in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, like really middle of nowhere, New Mexico, my mom came to visit me and we went to a winery in town.
Yeah.
And there was a guy there and he comes over and he's like chatting with us and he looks like my cousin. And I think he was trying to flirt with me and my mom was like fairly drunk and is trying to encourage him to flirt with me and I was like, please stop. So he's like, I'm actually a palm reader. Can I read your palm? So I was like, sure. And so like he reads my palm and like, you know, is telling me stuff about my life and like, you know, he's like, did you know about this about your hand?
That's what
Yeah. Yeah, that was exactly it. And he was like doing all this stuff. And my mom like still brings it up to this day and then says that she's going to write a play based off this experience so that her and the other people that are part of this play group at our church can go and act it out in front of other people.
Acting group?
Yes. And
Iconic.
I'm like, please don't.
Please don't tell the tale of how my...
Like, it was the most awkward moment. And I was just like, and then he was like, he also invited us to his magic show.
Oh, he
Which
did
happened.
magic too. What kind of magic?
He was a real keeper. I think just like card tricks and like other, I don't know. I go to his magic show.
Card tricks and like, you know, like sleight of hand and like...
Yeah. Typical magic stuff, you know.
Typical masculine magic things, you know? Like, you can attract the ladies by doing a few card tricks, you know what I'm saying?
Do you ever get the urge to just cut a pretty woman in half?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. Oh.
Like, I dream about that sometimes, that like, I just have a nice pretty woman on the operating table and I just
very
like...
Patrick Bateman coded.
I have to return some tapes.
You like the nice business card.
I brought my business cards to the fucking open casting calls for Survivor that I went to back in the summer. And like there was like one guy I was like hanging out with and I was like, you can have my business card. The color on that, it's bone. Like,
oh my god.
I just said it just like that. I was like, you like that? That's bone.
That's bone right there.
Ooh.
What happened to the music?
You don't get music anymore.
No more music.
You don't deserve it.
You do not deserve a single song. Okay, now I got music. I love Bateman posting. It's so fun. It's like my favorite way to be unhinged. I gotta do more of it on Blue Sky. On Blue Sky, I am like... I just let it all out on Blue Sky. It's quite fun.
It is very musical.
Like...
Just seeing your wildlings.
I like being whimsical. What can I say?
Yeah.
Like, I think one of the things about social media is that, you know, rightfully, it can be a reflection of who you are as a person professionally, in addition to, like, you know, your vibes. But, like, I am of the opinion that, like, my social media presence is not necessarily reflective of, like, my ability or inability to do good work. You know what I mean? Like, this is just part of who I am as a person, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, I think you can shitpost a little on social media, and you should be allowed to do so.
Yeah, you can do it a little bit as a treat.
Little fluty. No, wait. A little fluty.
A little fluty.
I think that, like, a healthy dose of, like, not taking things too seriously is really important. And I will block anyone who makes a LinkedIn-ass post on Blue Sky. I am not sorry. You know what a LinkedIn-ass post looks like. You've seen them before. I guarantee you have. They're overly long and have like, my dad gave me a dirty bottle of water for my birthday. He likes to give me something like, you know, that reminds me of an important life lesson. And this year he was like, you see this bottle of water, it looks dirty, but if you let it sit for a while, you'll be able to see that the silt's all at the bottom and everything else is at the top. And it's like, okay, what's the point of this? Motivational posting on Twitter? Oh no. We really have become a combo of LinkedIn and Facebook.
Yeah. There's a guy that I went to undergrad with, and on LinkedIn, he'll post the most random ass shit. And like, okay, I've done it too. I've done the like LinkedIn posts, whatever.
Yeah, we all have.
Not a dirty bottle of water LinkedIn post, but you know.
Yeah.
I've taken part, but he's like so far the other direction. And the other day he posted he was like plagiarizing what is it, David Foster Wallace's "This Is Water."
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, you've gone so far away from like LinkedIn posting. You've like re-arrived at LinkedIn posting.
That's incredible. Oh my God, I would hate to see that in the wild, but the fact that like there are people who do that is like insane to me. Because like there are definitely people in my workspaces that I know who are just like a little too active on LinkedIn. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing wrong with it, but like it starts to bleed into their real life. Where like they're overly like, wow, yeah, thanks, yeah, thank you, very like they're overly polite. I don't know how to feel about that, you know, like it's like
as a Midwesterner, you don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know how to feel about that. It's like it's like they address me by my first. They say whenever I bring up something in a meeting, they say thanks, and then they say thanks, Voltage. That's a great idea, thanks, Voltage. Like. You don't need to thank me. It's just an idea. It's... I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just overthinking things, but like... There's no music playing. It's weird. I don't know. I personally...
music.
Yeah. Come on. Okay. So there's, Sailor... Okay, there we go. I should be working on a cruise ship. Yeah. Ultimately, like, I guess I don't have an issue with LinkedIn in the sense that, like, you know, it's a necessary evil, but, like, don't expect me to be maining it as, like, my main form of social media. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, definitely not.
Yeah. I love having a
like
boss who
4
will call
posts.
me. Yeah. Sorry, what?
I said I have like 4 posts.
Yeah. Like, I think the most posts I have on there are, like, talking about the things that I've done. I don't make, like, inspirational posts on LinkedIn.
Oh, no.
Oh. I do.
Oh,
No, I don't.
my IED died.
Your secret account.
My secret account does...
My secret account.
My secret
Right.
LinkedIn account is a
Talk about
LinkedIn
my-
influencer. Thanks, Voltage. This is a great experience from the viewer perspective. I cannot wait for your next stream about The Legend of Zelda and Wind Waker next Monday. Kiss ass. Like, I don't know. There are some people on LinkedIn who are like the types of people who would report to HR back in 2006 because you, like, didn't have the right color stationery in your fax or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Or your email signature wasn't properly formatted.
Yeah, exactly. Like, those are the types of people who really take LinkedIn a little too seriously. Like, that they believe that the workplace is actually a family. That Lotat is floating. It's good that I'm not active on LinkedIn or Facebook. I just post uninspirational quotes from historical figures. Yeah, I would,
Have you guys ever heard of Hildegard von Bingen?
What?
Hildegard von Bingen. She was a composer, I forget the century. The reason I bring this up is there's a Facebook group that might be on Twitter, maybe no, there's like a Facebook group, and every day they do one of those like posts updating about whether or not she's alive.
Yeah.
She's been dead for centuries.
Yeah.
But we got really into that in high school. Just like all of the responses are just so unhinged. And then in college, one of my friends went to go study music, and they were in like I forget what like era of music she's from, but she's one of like the first recorded female composers.
Yeah.
And so they were like in this music class, and that ended up being useful knowledge for him because the professor was like, so today we're going to talk about like early female composers in whatever this movement was.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a class of internet group that I think is very specific to Facebook, but I would not be mad if it moved to another social media.
And it's Hildegard von Bingen fans?
Von Bingen.
Von Bingen fans. Hildegard von Bingen fans. I kind of dig that. Like, I love it when, like, there are just people who have, like, this knowledge of this, one specific subject in very specific detail. And, like, they know all the stories and all the narratives and all of the, you gotta know this because this is wild. You know, like, that kind of stuff. I think that's really fun.
Okay. I found the Facebook group. It's called Daily Update on Hildegard von Bingen's health.
Nice.
Is she alive?
The last one says, though she's dead, I sometimes feel that she is still ... among us.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Oh my god.
And then one of the comments is Barbie is everywhere. And it's a yassified Barbie in a habit.
I love that. I know there's a subreddit where it's like, did the Minnesota Vikings win the Super Bowl? And they post every day, and it's just no.
That's iconic.
It's quite fun. Like, it's a cute little gimmick because then people will comment under it too, like, maybe tomorrow. Like, in the middle of April.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite charming. I enjoy that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of like memes for days of the week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I have my Tuesday meme, my Wednesday meme, my Thursday meme.
I can't believe I got Pearl to tweet from the Ohio State Nuclear Engineering Twitter, Feliz Jueves, when we were at the IEA ministerial. Like, because Pearl's a big weeb. Like, that's the thing. We have a colleague, her name's Pearl. She's like in her 30s now. But like she's a huge weeb and like, but she doesn't look it at all because she did like Air Force and ROTC stuff. And her husband is like I can't remember if he's a doctor or a lawyer. She's a lawyer, he's a doctor, right? And so she's like the most normal fucking person. But we fucking love Jueves memes, where it's Asuka, like Mexican Asuka from Ava. It's so good. And so she posted that on the Ohio State Nuclear Engineering Twitter, Feliz Jueves. Oh my god. It was so good.
That's amazing.
Okay, so our ANS just sent out the meeting slides, so I'm like looking through them, right? Please tell me why there's going to be a fishing event
Hell yeah.
for ANS.
That might have Kelly there.
Kelly.
Kelly Werner.
Oh, she likes fishing?
Her husband is a huge fisher.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, like he makes like custom flies for fly fishing.
Oh damn!
Like
oh,
really?
damn.
Yeah, go. You'll see if you go to her Instagram.
I don't want to follow her on Insta. That's probably why.
Okay, her husband is like insane in the like. I don't want to say competitive fishing because it's not competitive, but it's like something fishing related. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
if it was a competition, he'd be winning.
Yes, exactly. Women want him, fish fear him kind of vibes,
him.
you know?
Yeah.
But like, you know, they make like custom flies. Like they spend weekends on fishing trips for fly fishing. Like that's how you know that they're legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
I have no patience for it. I say to my cousins, you catch them, I'll clean them. Just don't make me go on the boat.
I don't like going on boats, but I used to fish all the time with my grandpa.
Your grandpa take you fishing?
Yeah, I go off to yeah. I mean, there's that was one of our favorite things to do together is go fishing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the beauty in fishing is just like being somewhere where all you have to do is sit there. And then if like nature decides that it's going to give you something to do, then okay, now you have something to do. But like, otherwise you don't have to do anything besides, it's like a break.
I don't like the not knowing.
I want a fish to bite me.
Either I want to do something or I don't.
Right. There's no like in-between mode.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just give me a fucking answer already. Like, come on, fish. Like, I know it's a fucking, like, you know, it's your prerogative whether you live or die, but, like, come on. I like remembering poisson distribution statistics by thinking poisson is French for fish, even though that's not where it comes from. Because it reminds me that in fishing, sometimes you only have, like, a low frequency of events actually happening, and then, you know, then when you get a bite, it's like a poisson event occurring.
Well, if it was a good day, I'd be fishing. But it's not.
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're all good. We're so back.
We are so back.
We are so back. They turned on the heat in my apartment, finally, except now it's too hot in my apartment. Like, I know that's such a lame thing to say, like, it's too hot now. Oh, woe is me, the heat works. But it's like 77 degrees, and our thermostat is not turning down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real nightmare.
Yeah, my dorm my freshman year didn't have AC.
Well, I don't have AC.
So,
I have heating, but I don't have cooling.
Yeah, you were in pain this summer.
Oh my god. Well, I have an external AC unit, and honestly, I would in and out, but
yeah. Well, but so my dorm freshman year, like during the winter, we had to keep the window and the doors open because it was so hot that like we didn't have like any control over it either, and so it was like walking into Satan's armpit.
it's God. These summers have been getting, and like, you know, like I don't mind. I'm from the South, and I don't mind the heat if I know that there's gonna be, you know, like
It's
AC when
hot.
I walk inside. Yeah, like, but I hate being hot. I don't mind being cold. I hate being hot.
I hate being hot. Speaking of being hot, we on a little hot streak getting to the new town. So we made some good progress tonight, but I think it's probably about time to wrap her up here for the evening. I want to
10-4.
Let's see if we can find someone to raid tonight on this lovely evening. Let's see, is anyone that I know, any mutuals are they streaming? I could send y'all to Hoodie. Could do that. We're gonna raid Hoodie Inu.
Woohoo!
Just for those of you who don't know, Hoodie Inu does have an 18 plus VTuber model, so just be aware of that. If you don't want to take part, you can hop off. But we're gonna raid Hoodie. With the raid message, what should the raid message be? What should we like have all of you yell at him?
Yeah. Just say ah.
Just screech, you know, make your loudest scream as loud as possible. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all on Monday, and it'll be all good. For Wind Waker, I'm gonna finish up Wind Waker. Okay, good. Oh god, Hoodie is definitely okay. Yeah, just be aware of that. So, anyway, bye.
Bye.
See you guys.